Yes, you do. When you first got her, you trying to give her ass away.
Oh hell yeah! What first? That was like a solid 4 months of that.
It's like I'll take her. Her ass gonna get right on fixed.
I would never get no way at this point.
Well, I probably honestly I was reading this article and it was saying that you don't want to get dogs fixed too early. Like you really should get a dog fixed before they're like 2, just so they have time to like grow into like their real size. Like they had a picture of two German shepherds. One was fixed when he was like 6 months, and the other one had never been fixed. Same litter, completely different dogs. Like the one that wasn't fixed was fucking a monster, nigga.
Yeah.
Thick neck, big head, filled out body, like muscle mass and everything. His German Shepherd was just bony as hell. Like,
but I remember, then I've seen something else too where, if you get it done after the balls have dropped, like in that 1 to 2 year period, then they like feel like
different. They're like depressed and like.
Yeah, they feel like they know you just chopped.
I don't think Ghost would mind. He don't really like lick his balls too much. I don't think he would mind.
I'm gonna tell you something about the male species.
Right. I don't know if it's safe to call.
I don't think he would mind.
Any male balls or not. Yeah, any male animal need them things.
That's the reason I didn't want to get him fixed. But at the same time, like I don't plan on breeding him because he's a mixed breed. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, that's the thing too. That's another thing though. But if you don't neuter them, you have to get them some pussy.
Exactly, because of those behavior issues. My friend's dog is going through that right now. She got a little Yorkie. She was just like, yo, he'll get mad and just pee on people. And I was just like, have you ever breed him? And she was just like, no. And I was like, bitch. And she gay. We was at the Christmas party. I said, well, bitch, how would you feel if you ain't had no pussy for 6 years?
Right.
She said, I would be very upset. I said, exactly. But her sister just got a girl Yorkie, so they're thinking about breeding him. And I was like, hell yeah, bitch, that's some bands. Like, that's 3 bands of puppy, damn near. I said, so if you ain't
work,
I said,
involved in a puppy?
They got the girl. She has the boy. The sister has the girl. Okay. So that's what I told her too.
Yeah, bro, the work involved in a puppy is just like.
Yeah, like I'll never
do it again.
I'm not. It's too much, bro.
I would never have a puppy. Like
that was my first time having
a dog.
A dog
I'm going to rescue is going to be at least 2.
At least a year.
At least a year. And he's most likely going to come from another house. Like I'm pretty sure I'm going to ask. Is he a potty trained type
younger?
Shit? Yeah. Hell no, I would never get
it.
This girl trying to give me her puppy. I think she like 5 months.
No,
she was like $200. You can have her. I said, first of all, I don't buy animals, so let's just get that straight.
That's a fact. Yeah,
I don't buy animals.
In the summertime, they be giving everything away.
Exactly. I said I rescue
SPCA,
animals.
They give you all this.
I said so. If you would like for her to go to a good home, and I will take care of her wholeheartedly, I was like, that's fine. I was like, you can keep all the shit you have for her. I don't need none of that shit. Like,
right.
I really don't.
But I ain't paying you no $200.
I'm not paying you $200 for no fucking pit bull.
Yeah, hell no. They be giving pit bulls.
Well, she purebred. I don't give a fuck about that shit. The dog is a dog.
Right.
That shit. That's
dog,
a dog.
Nigga, that's all I care about.
Especially for cats and shit. People on Facebook trying $500 for this cat. Girl,
that shit is crazy.
No.
Yeah.
Get out of
now
here with that
cats
shit.
are a little different because they are like
they have so many different types of
very breed specific.
Yeah,
exactly. Like a Maine Coon is probably like them big ass cats that get big
nigga.
like dogs. Those are probably the only damn, you know what I'm saying, dogs I would cats I would pay for it. Let me rub your butt.
I mean, my sister got
my
sister got a specific cat, but I don't think she paid that much for it either. If she paid anything for it.
Now, when you rescue a cat, usually they'll do like a rehoming fee, or like they'll just ask for I've never seen nobody ask for more than $50 for a cat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just okay, we got all the shots, we got it fixed.
Unless you drove somewhere. Like, I feel like the only way you're paying over $100 for a cat, I need you to have a trip involved in this. Like, specific breeder. You better be getting papers with that shit.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. AKC type shit.
The only way, in my opinion, the only way you should be paying for a cat is if you want some Tiger King shit and you paying for...
like an exotic cat.
Like a cat.
Or a large breed cat.
Yeah. Like those Sahara cats, the ones that get big, like they act like dogs too.
Yeah.
Or not just Sahara, Bengal. The Bengal cats.
I don't know what they're
called.
I know
what that is.
I know what you're talking about.
They look like little panthers. Like,
they do,
talking about the ones with the they got like the tip on the ear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come out like that. Yeah.
Them niggas be crazy, dog. They be like.
You just want some cuddles. You just want cuddles. You want to come to my house and get on the couch?
If only they knew what you were saying. They're like, what dog would turn that offer down?
Oh man, she'd be so for it.
Yeah, bro. Like if they knew exactly what you were saying.
I barely let her get up there. Like, she really don't get up there on mine.
I'm gonna
De
get Ghost a
Niro
bed.
will
though.
only jump on the couch if he hasn't seen me at the house for a couple days.
Oh, okay.
So he knows. Don't
You'll
try
let
to,
him slide a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, but he knows I don't let him slide when I'm around. If I'm coming
Yeah.
home every day, he's not even going to attempt it.
Yeah.
Because the nigga leaves evidence everywhere. He
Yeah.
sheds like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
obvious. But if I'm gone, if I'm on vacation for 3 days, at least 3 days, I come back, there's a little hair on the couch. And I'm like, oh yeah, you
He
just
just
Oh,
missed,
okay.
he missed you.
yeah,
You
yeah.
want to
So you,
feel like you're there.
yeah. So
type
you
shit.
just
Yeah.
jumping on the couch and shit when I'm gone, nigga. Or and Dutch will get on the guest bed. I see his black hair over there. Like they got their spots.
He seemed like a dog that would go to bed every night, like actual bed to go to sleep on.
Yeah, my sister used to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like if you're on the couch with the blanket, he gets under your legs, under the blanket, and is completely covered by the blanket.
Ghost dogs. I just
That's-
found out
that's
dogs
wild.
love heat.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a cat thing. I have a space heater that I just carry around with me through the house. If I'm in the living room and I have it on the floor, Ghost will plop. Like, this is the heater. He will plop right here.
Yep, that's how Dutch is.
And it's
when
on high.
Every time we do the fire,
That's true.
remember the
They
other dogs
love
be running
heat.
around? He be
Yep.
right next to the fire.
They
Yeah,
love
that's a fact.
heat. Like,
That's a
I'm
fact.
trying to get Ghost to, like, have this blanket, like, as his blanket. Like, nigga, if you just take ownership of this blanket.
Oh, you know how to do
This will
it?
be yours.
Easy. You just rub the blanket all over yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally it.
Okay.
Because that's what I used to do. Like when they were crate trained, I would just put an old raggedy like undershirt in there
Yeah.
and put it up underneath the pillow or put it inside of like the beds.
Yeah.
Put it inside the unzipper.
That makes sense because I gave him like
Yeah.
a shirt. I had just like wore it to sleep for like 2-3 days, and I put it on him to see what he would do, and he just laid there.
Yeah.
He
If
was
it
like,
smells
I
like
like
you, they
this.
won't move. They'll
They'll directly
automatically
go to
go
that.
to it.
Yeah.
He was like, I like this shirt.
So yeah, if you want them to go to the blanket, literally just go like this to the blanket.
Okay.
Like go like work out or some shit. When you like nice
Yeah.
and funky, get all your natural scents on there. He gonna sleep on that shit every night. No questions asked.
Yeah, when I came home from hooping the other day, like my clothes were still like wet and shit. And I didn't have
like
like
your feet.
It sounded like he said pooping for a second. Didn't
what?
It?
Oh no, hooping.
When I came home from pooping, like
what kind of world did you go to in the bathroom?
like bro,
home from?
like bro, you got a pool spot, nigga?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh man, nah. When I came from hooping, like I was still sweating and shit. So when I took all my shit off and just hopped in the shower real quick, when I came back out, she was already laying on my shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like that.
Yep. Yeah. That's like the easy way to do it.
But yeah.
That's why when you get a puppy from a litter, you're supposed to take something from the bedding of the litter.
I didn't know that. So they
Yep.
feel like home.
Yep. Yeah. So even when you move to a new spot, they still have that smell.
Yeah.
But then you can add two smells to it. You add the litter, like if it was like a sheet from the litter or a shirt from the litter, and then add your shirt with it too.
That's fire.
But yeah, we back. You know what I'm saying? Let's open this bitch up. You ready, Cherry TNT?
Yeah.
Bing bong, dickheads.
Fuck your life.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Fuck your life. Ariana Grande.
I miss you.
When I got this hard hat on, just know I'm going hard.
If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard.
You see these two dogs outside?
You know what's up.
Ariana Grande, come to Coney Island. I miss you.
Take a spin on a cyclone, baby.
Hey, yo, Ariana Grande, what's up, mama? I'll come to Coney Island, take a spin on the cyclone. I miss you.
That shit right there is hilarious.
Take a spin on the cyclone.
What's up, baby? Take me to dinner.
But all right. Welcome
Welcome.
Welcome,
to the Three Oak Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Cherry TNT.
Leon Gamble.
And motherfucker, we're back.
Brand
Brand
Welcome back.
Been away from the
Welcome
streets.
back,
And the streets have missing us. The numbers on YouTube are going up, ladies and gentlemen. The numbers on YouTube are going up.
That's what I like to hear.
You know what I'm saying? We breaking these segments into 10-minute bits. Just as niggas was getting the rhythm, artwork getting better, computer failed.
Crash.
Boom, gone. It said, oh, you think you winning, nigga? Watch this.
Nope. Just
So-
when you thought it was safe.
Just when you thought it was safe, just when you thought niggas had figured out the YouTube crack, we did figure it out. But we're starting from scratch right now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll give you all the brief story of it. So we finished the podcast. This is right before Thanksgiving, the week before Thanksgiving. We finished the podcast. I upload all the files to the computer. As I'm waiting for them to update, I set up the folder, the library inside the Final Cut and everything, go in the house, wait for everything to just kind of finalize and load so I can go back out there and start editing it. It's got this folder with the question mark in it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I turn the computer off, turn it back on. Computer will not start up. It will just keep going back to the folder with the thing. So I call Apple. We try to do this startup a couple different ways, still don't work. I take it to the store. I take it to the, I was like, all right, what store has the earliest appointment? Crabtree or South Point? South Point did. Dropped my computer off at South Point on Monday. I put an Instagram story up on that day. Within 7 days, they hit me back and they say, yeah, we have to, mind you, in between this, Thanksgiving comes, and then there's a shooting at South Point. So I'm like, nigga, I'm never getting the computer back. Literally, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm fucked, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm already down a whole week. This shit sucks. Like, initially, I thought we were only gonna be down 7 to 10 days.
Yeah.
No, it ended up being like 2 weeks, 2.5 almost. They call me the following Saturday, and they're like, we had to close the computer up because there's nicotine or smoke damage to the computer, so we can't work on it. And I said, what? I was like, you telling me the inside of the computer is fried? I thought something just with the hard drive. And then I'm like, holy shit, I single-handedly broke this computer. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Alicia used to tell me, because she used to like troubleshoot computers and shit at her last job. And she used to say that shit all the time. Like, yeah, smoke can fuck that shit up.
Yeah, it could really, especially what I found out, especially if we were in like a computer room, ours wasn't extreme smoke damage, just to throw that out there. But there was a little bit on the outside. There was a little bit on the panel opening the computer up. So Apple's policy, if they see any sort of smoke damage, they don't work on the computer. But I'm on the phone. They won't tell me if it's bad. They won't tell me what's actually going on. They're just saying this is there. And I'm thinking, okay, so what's next? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, nothing. I mean, you can come pick it up whenever you want to. And I was like, nigga, what? And then they gave me an affiliate store. Shout out to 10 Plus. Shout out to 10 Plus over on Blue Ridge Road.
Okay, I think they have. Is that like the battery place too?
They do
kinda?
everything over there. Yeah, they do everything over there. That. They're getting money. Long story short. Okay, these people they're fixing Apple products. They're an authorized retailer for like Apple, Lenovo, any other computer company that you can think of. Like,
I might go get. I want to get my computer clean. That shit is moving a little slow.
Yeah, they'll do that shit. Like, they pretty much will do anything you want. They're reselling computers in there as well too, and they're affiliates, so you know that ain't no bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not as cheap as if you were going to Apple.
Yeah,
it's a little bit more expensive, but it's still not. Yeah,
but when they refurbish them, they probably fucking high speed, goddamn.
Yeah, they probably upgrade them and all type of shit. Long story short, I drop it off there, and I tell them, yeah, Apple denied it, and they told me to come here because there's smoke damage. Then he tried to tell me, well, if Apple turned it away, then we gonna turn it away too. I'm like, no. Somebody got to open this bitch up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody has to open this computer up.
I can't just not
because
try
I've only had it 3 years.
What is smoke gonna do?
I did research on what the inside of smoke done, and most of the pictures were like 10, 15-year computers. And they're smoking inside of like bedroom office spaces.
Right.
Hotboxing those where there's just literally no circulation. You know what I'm saying? When that's the case, that tar gets on the fan and all type of stuff, so shit gets sticky. The fan can't move as fast. That's what happens in that. I'm like, I'm in a big-ass studio. I'm in a big-ass room. There's air circulation. And it's only been 3 years. I know I didn't do that damage. Like, from what I'm looking at online, I know that damage is. There's no way that's, you know what I'm saying? If it is, holy shit, but it's not.
Yeah.
So the guy's like, okay, we'll check in and wants to open it up. He called me and they email you, go back and forth. First email, he was like, you're right. There's nothing going on in here. He was like, it's completely fine. He was like, it's literally the outside grate that goes into the computer, like the little air holes or the circulation holes. He was like, yeah, that has like little brown marks, but he was like, he was like, that's it though. He was like, nothing's coating the fans, like nothing's coating any of your computer hardware or whatever like that. Then he was able to tell me what the issue was. We had a Fusion drive, the solid state drive. This Fusion drive, which is an old school disk drive and a solid state drive. The old school disk drive side failed, causing the solid state drive to fail. So they were going to replace the hard drive and put in a fully solid state hard drive in there, which will make it go faster as well too. But long story short, it ended up being like $600.
Damn.
I had already paid $60 for like a check-in fee. So when I got back, it was like $540. Long story short, whatever. I got the shit back. Then I get home. I'm under the impression that I have a time machine backup to restore everything on the computer. And the time machine backup apparently never finished. It was in progress. Even though I remember when I did the time machine backup, it said it had finished.
Damn.
But this one had not finished. So I'm on the phone with Apple, and they're like, yeah, man, I don't know. He was like, I come to these situations. This is the guy on the phone. He said, like, when I could hear in his swag. Mind you, I had already come to terms with it. But as the employee that has to tell somebody, you're fucked, you have nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta think about how you gonna deliver that message,
bro.
right?
You don't know who
you got on the other side of the phone. Like,
I wish I remember his name, but shout out to him because he did it the way that I wanted. He's like, when we did one process, he said, that's all you see. He said, let's go ahead and do a screenshot. I need to see what you're saying. He said, okay, that's all there is. Okay, let's check one other thing. He said, okay, man, I'm just going to give it to you. We don't have anything right now, and we're not getting anything back. He said, are you going to be okay with that? This is a big hit that you're taking right now. He said, but there's nothing. The reason I went through all these is to hopefully I can find a fragment of something we can repair. We can bring back. He said, I can't find anything to bring back.
Shit.
So...
That shit is lost in space.
So he was like, let's go ahead and just set this up the way you had it before. I said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck all the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing I can do.
He was like, there's nothing we can do, but I would have no problem walking through the setup with you. Let's go ahead and set this bitch up. So we go through, set up a couple things, and come into the issue where when I first bought the computer, we bought this thing called the Pro Apps Bundle. That's where we get all of our creative equipment from. Programs, Final Cut, Logic, Motion 5, everything that we record our stuff on, we put it in the computer, the records on Logic, videos on. They don't have it attached to my Apple ID because I bought it in this combo pack. So I'm like, so you telling me I ain't got no programs? Now you fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Now this is getting out of control at this point.
Yeah, now you giving me reason to turn up. Like,
now I'm about to turn up. Because mind you, and I had to turn up on day 2. This is day 1. So this was Friday evening. I'm on the phone with them. I let them know. He transferred me to a guy. I let them know. I'm like, yo, it's not under my Apple ID. I just sent you the receipts. I have a receipt showing that I paid for this. And they keep passing me back and forth. And then, they passed me back and forth once. And that guy was like, we got to talk to the Crabtree store. They're the ones who will give you the promo code to re-download the program. So they're closed right now. We'll reschedule a call tomorrow at 4. I'm like, all right, whatever. Next day, 4:15 rolls around. He calls. He's like, yeah, they're saying that it's actually the sales department. And I said, hey, look, man, you figure that shit out.
That's not having to do with me.
Don't give a fuck. I was like, he's like, are you sure there's not another iCloud attached to this? I said, hey, look, man. Hey, look. Don't ask me that question no more. Don't ask me that question. Yeah. They tried to ask me that question 2 more times between the next 2 people. I told, like, I started opening the call with, I had to get so Karen, Chad on the phone, bro. I opened the call with, I said, hey, look, that last person should have explained everything to you. I'm not repeating myself, but I will repeat this. Don't ask me if it's associated to another iCloud. You have a receipt looking at you, showing what iCloud is associated to. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Figure it the fuck out. Yeah. Figure it out. Stop asking me stupid ass questions. We're past that point. Stop asking me if I have a backup. Now, bitch, no, we don't have a backup.
See, and that's the bullshit because we got to actually, it fucks me up how we have to turn up in that specific manner for them to really do their job.
Bro, what the fuck, saying? Bro?
Like, why do I got to go this hard to get you to do your fucking job for real?
This nigga tried to get me to troubleshoot. He was like, let's go down to the app store. I said, we're not going to the app store. For what? It's not there. We've established that. Don't ask me if there's a backup. Obviously, the programs would be back if I had a backup. Right. We're here because we don't have the backup either. Yeah. You need to get me the programs. I sent you a receipt, okay?
And it's supposed to be like, it's not like a warrant, like a time limit.
There's no time limit. Okay. Nigga, I bought these programs. Yep. These programs should be here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I had to punk the last dude. I said, no. I'm waiting for you to pull up the receipt so we can read this together. You know what I'm saying? He's like, okay, I have it in front of me. I said, you read down right there under the 27-inch iMac. You read what included in there. It said Magic Mouse Keyboard, Pro Apps Bundle. I said Pro Apps Bundle.
Yeah.
Now scroll down. You see how much I paid for that?
Yeah.
Scroll down. You see where it says order confirmed, credit card, iCloud. I said, figure it out, bro. I need my fucking programs. I'm not going back and forth. Stop asking me these silly ass questions. He's like, okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Go fucking talk to somebody.
He said, all right, perfect. Because he was the supervisor.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, perfect. I send the ticket off. This is going to be 1 to 2 business days. Right now, what are the top priority apps that you need? We downloaded Logic and we downloaded Final Cut Pro. They got trial versions on the website for 90 days. But I'm like, I ain't got time for no goddamn trial version. Is this giving me everything that I need? Because I'm not a
you know, they're trying to limit the features.
I'm not a trial version nigga. I've been in the game for a couple years,
yeah.
bro. I need the full access to everything. He was like, no. These are full access. The only thing you don't have is sound effects. I said, cool. I don't use them anyway. I put my own in there.
Okay.
So we got all that in there. I got everything downloaded. The computer's almost back up to, almost done downloading all the plugins for Final Cut. Leon has to come in and do his part on the Logic side. So we get all those plugins and shit back. Some of the plugins I try to download, the programs are too old. I can't even get those back. But I wasn't using them as much. The ones that we used the most.
There's
Pretty much there. There's only one that I gotta find is the 100 transitions pack.
We talking about in Final Cut.
For Final Cut, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say Logic needs everything.
Yeah. Logic. I downloaded the bass package that it comes with it.
Okay.
With all the I downloaded all the
sounds.
instruments, all the sounds.
sounds.
Yeah, that was 74 gigs.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yup. So that shit took like an hour and a half. But I mean, they're on there now. Now anything on top of that is just the additional shit he had already added.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So niggas is really starting over.
Yeah.
Oh, is she leaning on the fucking? Oh my! Come on, yo.
Yeah.
Lay down.
If there's any place that you're gonna lay down.
Put it right on the shit too.
Yeah, like.
They like hard stuff. Ghosts be laying up against the cage like this, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, they do be doing that weird shit. But yeah, yo, we back. I'm not even looking at it as an L. Obviously, it's an L.
Nah, because earlier I was like, maybe it's a good thing. He was like, yeah, looking at a positive. Nah, this is definitely an L.
Let's be clear. On paper, we call it an L out here in these streets.
That is definitely an L.
Hey, yo, that was the best moment. Oh, that's just hilarious.
But I can't give a fuck. I can't get caught up in. Oh, we lost this.
Nigga. You think this shit don't hurt?
We can't.
How much?
We can't.
Come on,
we
man.
can't, bro. There's plenty of shit. There's
so much shit's lost, yo.
Leon lost. See, like Leon knows.
I've done this. It's happened to me twice now.
Yeah, Leon knows everything that we've lost on the record side. I know everything that we've lost on the video side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just massive on both ends.
It's a lot of shit, bro.
It's hits on both ends.
Damn.
The Delaney interview was gone.
Yeah.
And I was gonna drop that at the top of the year.
Yeah. Crazy.
The Delaney Vandergriff interview, that fucking sucks. All I have to, you said, who is it?
Who is that?
It's an activist. She came by, I did a one-on-one interview with her.
That's fire.
The first one that I ever
Fire,
did, too.
It was great.
Damn.
Yeah, it was such a good
Just been holding it in the chamber. It was so fire.
Just been holding it, just waiting, because I wanted to kind of get the YouTube algorithm
Yeah.
right, which we were tweaking it to be right, and I knew what kind of plan we had for next year, so I'm like, perfect. I was already going to hold it because she had a documentary coming out, but I was like, I'll just drop everything with this new formal rollout the top of next year. That's not happening anymore. I do have like 4 to 5 promo clips that I had pulled out from her interview. We'll redo it. I'll drop the promo clips as content. I'll just put the 1 minute or 2 minute little segments out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just so y'all can see hints of what we kind of talked about before. It's just unfortunately y'all ain't gonna be able to see the whole thing. So
that's a classic one, man.
But yeah, man, I'm like, the bright side is like
all new space, fresh
out
shit.
with the old, in with the new almost. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
So,
like any type of I know
started reorganization over all of that shit.
I know on the video side there were things in there that were giving me anxiety. Like I wanted to hoard. I wanted to purge out. But I was like, no, this can still be valuable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's like, I know on that side, I kind of feel alleviated. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
because you don't got to think about it no more.
I don't have to think about it no more.
I know how that feels.
Now it's like, it's easier for me to approach it with everything that goes in. Everything that comes into this bitch is coming out now.
Exactly.
Too. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a clean start. It's fresh.
Yeah, record-wise.
I send all my shit on my iCloud to my email.
Yeah.
I put everything on my computer.
Yeah, so but yeah, I'm kind of excited too, especially with like the new direction and like the new way that like things are going well, you know what I'm saying? Like online and shit like that. I'm like, maybe this is better. Like we had 2 terabytes and we were always fighting for the last terabyte, but now we have a clean slate too, like because there's nothing hoarded on there anymore. Everything is gone. Everything needs to be remade. Actually, I was talking about remaking the trying to find the old podcast intro. There's no point. We might as well do our Brady Bunch intro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We might as well do a brand new one.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be certain. I'm not gonna look for that
No
shit.
point.
We'll
Yeah.
just do our new one.
Yeah.
And we'll put the same song over it, but it'll just be
Yep.
us as, you know, the Brady Bunch or the Three Oak Bunch. So right now the podcast won't have an intro, which is fine. Shit, who gives a fuck? Y'all don't give a fuck.
We
Yeah, I know who
can
the
make
fuck
one
we
in the
is,
next.
nigga.
I can make a
we-
quick
we-
one,
we gonna
but
have, no, I'm saying, like, we can do the Brady Bunch shit by the next.
oh
podcast.
but like Shane will be gone until next
Until
week.
next time. So yeah.
So like next week I can record all of
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's
And we can
before
do
the
it, yeah.
podcast. Redo our outros. We could do all that in the same day.
Yep.
Damn, I'm leaving next week.
You're not gonna be here next Sunday. Okay. So
Oh yes, I will. Yes, my flight's not leaving till 7. So yeah, I'll be good.
Oh, okay,
I'll be
cool.
good. Yeah, I'm taking a night
We just
flight.
need to make sure we meet on like the
Yeah.
10
I
a.m.
think I
side
got-
of that morning then probably.
Let me check. I think I know I got a lash appointment. Right?
Oh yeah, but we need to make sure, or maybe even on Saturday, depending on what people are doing Saturday. Shooting the podcast, just getting it out, just kind of all depends.
Yeah, I'm good next Saturday.
Yeah. Gotta find out what time with Drew's
Saturday.
thing is.
We not
I think I
doing.
seen
We not
Drew
doing.
randomly. I'm pretty sure I saw him at Walmart in Wake Forest.
No, you probably did.
He
does
does-
tech support,
yeah.
so he'd be in Walmart.
Okay,
and stuff.
he
Yeah,
was just
that's
in the parking lot on the phone, and I was like riding by, and I was like,
in a white van.
he was just in. He was outside of the car. He was just
Oh,
standing
okay,
in the
okay,
road,
okay.
like standing in like a handicap spot. And I had looked, but I didn't see his face, but I saw like a profile, and I was
Side
like,
profile.
nigga,
That's
is
probably
that
him.
Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because my mom said she ran into him before
Oh yeah, I wouldn't
at
doubt
like a
it.
store. Like,
crazy.
yeah.
So my appointment is at 12 on Sunday. I think that Friday. Okay? Hold on.
Because you're gonna have
'Cause
to. Oh well,
I do
Ghost is
know.
coming here.
So in the
anyway.
morning, I get off at 5 on Saturday, next Saturday.
Okay.
So
Oh, that might work. We might just be able to do a Saturday, one Saturday.
cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just so you're not rushing, because trying to do all that the day before
a
or
lot.
the day that you're flying out, bro,
Yeah.
that's
It's
a
a
lot,
lot.
bro.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. And then get to the airport early
Yeah,
and
that's
not
a
be
lot.
stressed out or forget something. That's gonna be too much. So yeah, Saturday night might work out better as long as Shane's not working the third shift. But even if he is, he normally don't go in third shift like
yeah.
Late.
till
What does he
9,
do?
10 or something.
What does he
works
do?
at like an assistant living home. For people with
Be wiping
disabilities.
asses?
No, they're fully functioning, but they need supervision.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
I
so-
get. My friend used to do that.
Yeah, they need.
They get a lot of money.
Yeah, they need supervision. They need to make sure. Like
pay
he was
really
saying,
well.
it's pretty much babysitting adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He drives. He just makes sure they get their medication on time. But outside of that, they're doing pretty much.
He be there watching TV, reading books.
pretty much.
Yeah, my homegirl
They
do
got
that
their
shit
own
now.
apartment in there. Like,
Yep,
They
yep.
got their own spot where they
Yeah,
can like.
I know a few people that used to do that.
They make breakfast.
I could never get on doing that shit.
Yeah, it's just it's almost like your second home.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how you treat. You're just watching people in this home,
Yep.
but you making them breakfast. All
My
type
homie
of
used to
shit.
do it with people with just like they weren't disabled, but they just had like a little bit of like mental issues.
something. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Where they
Like-
can't. It'd be better if they weren't fully
Yeah.
alone.
Like on and off
yeah.
schizophrenic
Right,
type
right,
shit.
right,
like
right.
one time this dude almost stabbed him. He was just having an episode. He was like, that's the only hard part.
Schizophrenia is you hear
Like,
voices. and
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Like
Yeah, that's
or you be like
that's a
seeing
scary
shit.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a scary one because you tell
But it's
me
like it's like on and off. Like it wasn't.
that nigga said.
Right. Spider web's got ass.
Yeah,
She's so cute. I'm taking her. Be my
Black
dog.
and my view, don't you see? I'm trying to watch the game.
And we're gonna name you Trina
You train. Oh,
because
my
you're the
God.
baddest bitch.
Okay. Well, on to the topics.
That's what you should have named her. I told you.
All right, so yeah, let's get into some of these topics. Oh wait, well I mean,
Been going on in the
actually we
world.
ain't gotta rush that shit. Honestly.
we don't.
What the fuck you been doing? Because we ain't seen your ass in about 2 weeks.
I
either.
am. So yeah, Thanksgiving came. That was
Yeah,
nice.
Thanksgiving
Had a
came, yeah.
nice little Thanksgiving. I've been just focusing on school, like the last few weeks of school and shit. So I feel like I was getting a little behind in math. I had like 2 units to do. Geometry kicked my ass, bro. I was on geometry for like a month, like maybe a little bit longer.
Like accelerated.
So it's all online on Blackboard. It's just it's like self-paced. So they give us like 8 units to go through.
But you have to get done by this time period.
So like he was like the last day you can turn in grades is December 6th, and I'm like, nigga, it is November 27th.
Ooh,
I have a whole nother unit to do. I got two more. I got two more topics. Yeah, I got 2 more topics in geometry I had to do, and then how it is like when you take the test for the whole unit, like for geometry, if I get 1 question wrong, I got to do the whole test over. So like depending on what question I got wrong, I got to go back into that lesson, do the lesson over, do the quiz in the lesson, do the test in the lesson, then retake the test for that lesson. Then I got to go back and take the whole unit test again. For 1 fucking question.
What the fuck?
So you have to get 100%?
Nah.
I have to get 100%. Like it depends. Like it depends.
I'm saying there's got to be a
What
there's got to be a reason what's happening. Yeah.
What happened
No,
to
not
65?
for that. So
Shit.
like there's some times where like
quizzes you can do.
So like if I do like a test, like okay, so like a test for like I can't remember, like maybe integers or something that I had to take in. I only had to answer 1 question and it cleared me for the whole unit. But it's like they'll do some like trickery shit. Like they'll do a wild ass question that I had never even seen. Like do it like switch it up completely.
Right,
and I'm like, damn nigga, what the fuck do I have to do? And then I ended up getting it right. So but sometimes the test is like 8 questions. It depends like on the value.
So these
of
ain't
each
always 20 or 30 or 40 question tests. It might be 1 question.
Exactly. We're just gonna make
the
sure
penalty is the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like that shit.
Exactly.
That's dangerous, bro.
So I finally finished. My real numbers. That was the last one. I thought I was done. He told me I had forgotten to take the damn unit test. So I was like, fuck. So I went and took the unit test. Of course, I had to go back and do some more units. Did that. But I found a cheat code. So all I got to do is go in the lesson, scroll, go through, and just continue. And then it'll make it seem like I just did the test already. Because I passed this test. I passed the test and the quiz. I got 100 on both of these.
Yeah,
so there's nothing else I can do. I just
skip through the whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. I fucked up.
But they damn sure don't tell you that.
They don't tell you that.
Yeah.
So I went
fuck
back
around
and I
and do the whole
finally
thing, you
finished
didn't have
that. Went to class, took my exam. I got an 80 on the final. So that's like a B minus. So I was like, all right, but I wanted to retake it because I was like, I can do better. I know what I got wrong. I can do better. He was like, "Wait, you passed?" I was like, no. I know I can get a higher grade though. He was like, Cherokee. I said, Brad. He's on the call him Brad. His name's Bradley. He was like, call me Bradley. I was like, Brad. He was like, Cherokee, you passed my class. Do not come back to my class. I will see you next semester. All right, bet. Because I'm taking the second leg of both of the classes I'm taking now. I'm just taking the second leg. That way, when I take my college level courses, I don't have to take the support class.
Right. Because you're in the O classes right now.
Right. So I'm just like,
So how does it feel? Because how long were you out of? So this is your first. Are you done this semester? Oh yeah, you're done.
I'm done with this semester. Yeah. I just finished English.
I
finished my English shit yesterday.
Back to school after.
Nigga, that shit was hard, nigga.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
I imagine that shit's got probably.
Bro, that shit was
classroom
hard.
environment,
I really felt
discipline.
dumb.
Yeah.
I really felt dumb and like really trying to juggle like school and work
life,
and life.
Because all you
It's
had to balance was
crazy.
like before.
It was just work, like just work and ghost. Like
Right.
I was
Yeah.
cool with that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, damn, work, ghost, life, boyfriend. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like friends. Like
Yeah.
I ain't seen.
Relax, unwind, unload time.
You know what I'm saying?
all
The
that
last time
shit.
I seen Alicia and them was like for her birthday, and that was in the beginning of November. I hadn't been to Skins. I ain't been out. Like I was just like straight cracking down type shit. Like I was just
Because you have to.
I have to. I was
takes
like,
all
bro.
the rest of the. It takes all the free time you either thought you didn't have or
Yeah.
that you did have,
Yep.
and it fills it.
It was crazy. I was so fixated on math that I was kind of falling behind a little bit in English. You know, English, you got to write a fucking essay for every single fucking
you
unit.
definitely do,
You
yeah.
got to do like 3 tests in every fucking unit. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I finally finished that test. Didn't even look at my grades. I'm like, at this point, I know I passed the class. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't care. I'm not even going to
yeah.
look. I'm not even going to look.
It's not going towards the GPA right now, anyway.
I'm
so,
not even going to fucking look. So.
Yeah. I hate it. School
But yeah,
so
summer
much.
school. Next summer, I'm gonna take college level classes and shit.
And I understand why. I do get that. Like, if I have kids and they want to go to college, you have to go straight through.
Yeah.
Because taking that break is torturous. Even I took a break, and I took like 2 years off before I had went for 1 whole school year. Then I didn't finish my third semester in college. Then I took a break for like 2 years or 2.5 years almost. Then I went back consistently for like another year and a half.
Yeah.
And just that little 2 year or 2.5 year break, man, that shit killed me. Like, I was like, bro, I am a fucking idiot. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm starting at ground zero again.
Yep.
So, yeah, I can understand not taking a break.
Yeah.
And just
Definitely
going
won't
straight
ever
through.
do
as much
that
as
shit
you hate
again.
that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to do it.
Like now that I'm in here, I just got to keep going. Like, cause I damn sure like it was like 3 weeks left, and I was like, I'm about to quit.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I just kept having to do this one section in geometry again. I was like, at this point, bro, like I'm clearly fucking stupid.
Right.
I'm fucking stupid. Like, why can't I do this? Like,
Right.
He's shown me how to do this. Now this other problem arose, and it's not the same. Like, but luckily, I have my classmate from high school is a math teacher. So she helped me. My homeboy Tony is really good at math. He helped me, and then my other friend Janelle, she has her master's in math. So they helped me a lot. Yeah, they helped me a lot. And it wasn't actually, I ain't even gonna say it was a lot. They helped me enough to where I could apply it to the rest of the shit I was doing, and I was like, bitch, I passed. I was like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's as simple as giving me the answer. Like, give me the answer. I'm gonna plug that shit in.
Because I got two different ways in my head that I think this is supposed to go.
Exactly.
But if you just tell me the answer is, I know which way is the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's basically what it was. Fucking Pythagorean theorem, bro. I couldn't figure it. I couldn't. The way they worded the question, and I was like, what are you asking?
I got good at the Pythagorean theorem.
I was like, what are you asking me? I know how to do it, but what are you asking me?
Yeah.
And then the number I was getting was like an outrageous number. And I was like, this can't possibly be correct. And it was. It was like a couple thousand. It was like 17,172. And I was like, so fuck? Yeah. But it was right. And I was just like, all right.
I started cheating so much towards the end of college. It was ridiculous. I wasn't even taking them classes at
my
a certain
English
point.
my English final was straight copy and paste on Brainly. I done paid a subscription to get these answers. What did you talk about?
I was subscribed to these accounts giving you the text answers. Nigga, what? Fuck the free.
Think about buying that Course Hero too, because I'm like, Brainly been helping me out, like,
bruh, because especially in certain things, right? Like when I was in school for business administration. I would be taking these classes, and I'm like, I literally know all of this already. I'm looking at the chapters, I'm skimming through them. I'm like, none of this is new information to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But some of them that I took, like business law, the worst class, but one of the most informative.
I love business law. I took that in high school.
Bro,
I was on top of I had the highest grade in class.
Yeah, I hated that shit. It's just like
Got 100 on my final.
Just like reading laws and that type of shit, that shit killed me. You know what I'm saying?
It's keywords.
Exactly.
That's how I
you gotta know how to look at it to where you can kind of breeze through it. But I'm reading it like a book. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not skipping out keywords. I'm taking every word into consideration, and it's not doing nothing but confusing me more and more as I go.
Hey, count.
But yeah, man, I was paying for them test answers. You know when you would look up a test and it would give you like 2 or 3 questions off the test, and then you had to pay for the rest? I pay for them shits.
Yep.
Fuck it. I'm getting A. I'm passing this shit.
I just got me a little subscription. It's $10 a month. Fuck it.
Yep.
Fuck it.
That's when I was selling bud too. I had this girl writing my papers for 1/8 of weed.
Man, I never had too much problem with school. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you always had. I feel like you and Drew had the best grades.
I had good grades, bro.
Yeah.
No, not like good grades. I had good test scores. I didn't have good grades, but that's because I didn't do.
But the test you would show up.
Yeah, I had great test score. Like I understood most of the material, but no, I didn't. I actually was a terrible student. I finished high school with like under a 2.
When it comes
GPA,
to the
like 1.8,
like doing
like
the
type
sounds,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
me too.
I went
feel
to.
like when it comes to 17-year-old.
No, I went. I mean, I had to go to summer school twice in high school, even just to make it to the next grade.
I had to go to summer school once in high school.
I never had to do summer school.
Yeah,
Really?
but it was never the test material.
Baby.
Yeah. It was never
C's get degrees.
That's funny. It was never the test material. It was more just like the homework and the extra shit.
All the other shit that equals up to it.
Yeah, it was just like, what the fuck?
But you remember how they used to grade? You know how they do the system? They'll give you the score breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like,
she did it again.
She's like 1 inch away. I'm trying to see if she lays all the way down. But how they'll give you the makeup of your grade. It'd be like 60% be the final exam. And I'm like, okay, so the final exam
is what we need to tackle.
The only thing I need to focus on. And then let me get a little 30% on on these quizzes.
Yeah, and then be good to go.
That homework, I'll take that 10, 20%.
I'll take that 10, yeah. I can leave that alone.
Yeah, because I can still get up out of here with a C.
Facts.
Yeah, that's how I used to look at it. Like, I'm only going to attack the shit that I really need to.
Yeah.
You want me to cut her nails for her?
Yeah.
She just needs some treats. I finally was able to cut Ghost nails. I just made his ass lay down and I just gave him treats.
Really?
Took me like 30 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell.
That nigga
His
was
back paws are good because he runs so much.
Yeah,
But his front
the fronts,
ones.
yeah.
But I got them shits. And that shit smell like human fingernails.
You smell your
Smell
fingernails
too.
when you cut them? Like after you cut them, you pick them up and
I
smell?
could, getting your nails done at the shop.
just
Like
fuck
when
with
they
you.
like filing and shit, it does smell. This is like a certain
Yeah.
smell.
Oh,
It
I
honestly
don't
smells
mess
like mushrooms. Like when you grind up
Oh, I know
mushrooms.
that.
You never grinded up mushrooms?
When I took mushrooms, I put them in the blender, the NutriBullet. Then I mixed it with some orange juice and was fucking floating.
Put that shit in
5-6
some weed.
hours,
Smoke a
nigga.
joint.
Mushrooms
I smoked
to
some.
trip off of?
Crazy.
I would never do
It was
that.
very mellow. It was very mellow. It was like I tripped way harder, but it was just like once my high set in from the weed and then the shrooms dropped, it was like
I did need to smoke weed when I was tripping on shrooms to balance me out because
Yeah,
there's that
you're nauseous.
because there's the nausea period. Yeah, and the weed really does. It kind of slows down your brain too, because like
so you're not thinking about you.
especially-
So like,
especially
you think
'cause that
about it,
was
I'm like,
the
I'm gonna
first-
throw up.
Yeah, because all I'm thinking to myself is just don't throw up, don't throw
Yeah,
up. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it helps slow everything down, and I'm tripping for the first time, so it's like I'm tripping balls for the first time, so I'm also just like tripping about what the fuck is actually happening. You know what I'm saying? But I was able to calm a lot of that shit down. But yeah. Bing bong. I'm ready to trip some shrooms again though. I'm
Well,
ready.
I think I'm done with shrooms. It's just a
What?
little too. I don't like that nauseated feeling. Like
I'll fuck
last time
through
I
it.
did shrooms, I did throw up, and it was a terrible fucking trip.
Really?
It was fucking terrible, and then I was tripping so hard. I was tripping for like days afterwards.
Oh,
like,
damn.
And it was just not fun.
Shit
It was
just
not
shifted
fun.
something in you.
It was not fun,
Wait, the fuck? You were tripping for days?
bro. I was seeing shit for days after, bro. We ate like an eighth. And it was like
Yeah.
some homegrown shrooms that like fucking Nate had the dude he was selling bud to. He actually matter of fact he knocked on his house to like see if he wanted his roof repaired, and they were smoking. He went in there, smoked with him. He was just growing shrooms. He had all different types. Like anytime we ever got him, it was never the same type because he just grows so much
Y'all still got
different
his
shit.
info?
I'm sure they do. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it for you.
Need that. Give me a little solid
Yeah, this
plug
white
right here.
dude. And he was even going to give us like a shroom growing kit. I was thinking about getting one just to grow them shits.
Yeah, you can do that. You can make some bread off them shits too.
hell
It's cheap
yeah.
to grow.
Yeah.
They're dirt cheap. You grow them in
Bro,
like
that nigga
mason
got him.
jars.
They got him shit in. I was about to say in a
Yeah.
fucking plastic container,
Yeah,
glass
you
container,
grow
or
in
some
plastic
shit.
containers, and you can sell this. Shrooms is like weed prices,
Yeah,
and so you can get off because the overhead is so low.
yeah. $50.
Yeah, but it ain't. I'm sure there's a huge market for shrooms, but
Definitely.
you'd have to-
Everybody be asking me for shrooms. I prefer acid, but it's just hard to find like
I'm good on acid.
some good real acid.
I'm
It's
with
hard.
the shroom. That shroom shit.
Acid,
Bing
I
bong.
feel like I can control my high a little bit more.
On acid.
Like, yeah, because you take a tab.
I've heard that.
You know what I mean? So I take I'll do like a half a tab and be like, all right, I'm feeling good. I'll take the other half. You
But
know what I'm saying?
you've
With
done
shrooms, you just got to eat that shit.
You've done shrooms with like people. Like, have you ever done shrooms by yourself or just like with
No,
a
I
low
don't
amount
do
of people?
No, I don't do psychedelics by myself.
But maybe not by yourself, but just like not like 5 of us tripping shrooms. Like when I did
It's
shrooms,
only
it was
been
just me and
like
Leon. That's it.
The last time we did, let me see. When me and Nate did it the first time, it was me, him, and his roommate at the time. It was just us three.
Okay.
So it was a little bit better. And then like he wanted to do that shit the next day, and I was like, "Nigga, that's
Nah.
not how this works." And I keep telling you, I was
I don't
like,
need to
"You're
do it back to
abusing
back."
the drug."
Right.
I was like, I was like, I had to get kind of philosophical. I was like, "Bro, this shit is sacred."
It is, bro.
I said,
You
"Nigga,
just-
this shit is
Yeah,
sacred."
you just
I
don't be
said, "Bro,
popping shrooms
when
and
you
going-
really get
yeah.
into your mode," because he was like kept trying to like talk to me and shit, and I was like, "Bro, I can't look at you. Your face looks like a demon right now." I was like, his face was doing like some weird shit. I couldn't look at the dogs. Like, and I didn't even have Ghost at this time. Like, this was the roommate's dog. Like,
Oh, okay.
this is like her face just kept changing into like a skeleton. Like, she like a fucking hellhound, and I love that fucking dog. And then she was fucking me up because she just kept going in the corner staring at some shit, and I was like, "Bruh,
What the fuck is over
what are
there?
you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you making me mad. Bel Air, get out. Bel Air, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get out. I can't even look at you." So, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, and then the next day, I I was still fucking high, and I told him that.
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
feel-
y'all not
yeah.
high. Me and the roommate was still high. He was like, bro, I still been seeing shit. And I'm like, bro, me too. I be seeing shit out
You
of the corner
feel
of
a
my eye.
withdrawal. Yeah,
you know what I'm
feel a
saying? I
withdrawal.
was just like, no, like you gotta. I was like, first of all, the psilocybin like can stay in your system. You know that shit can
Right.
attach to your spine. You know what I'm saying? And you could just be doing some shit, goddamn crack your back, and you goddamn tripping. You know, if you do too much of it, because it builds up. It builds
that
up a
kinda
tolerance.
lit,
It's
but
just
never
like
mind.
weed.
Yeah.
You know, you smoke so much
Yeah.
weed, your tolerance gets higher and higher. It's
Right,
the
right.
same thing with shrooms, and then you require more, then it's less effective. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Mm.
special anymore. Like I really used to only trip like every 2 years, like faithfully. I would only
I'm
do
down
that
for
shit
one a
every few
year.
years. Yeah,
I'm down for quarterly or one a year.
yeah, like last year doing shrooms like that, never again, never again. That
Yeah,
shit was
because
OD.
I know people who do shrooms and then they do party things. Like they go to the club. I'm like, nigga,
What the fuck are you
doing?
on?
Like
how,
no, bruh.
How?
Like hell no. And that's another thing. When I was tripping shrooms, my eyes weren't open. My eyes were closed. It was way more lit in there to me. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
It was lit, nigga. I wasn't trying to leave. You know what I'm saying?
What I like to do,
So-
I like to close my eyes and then I like make the room pitch black and then I open them and it's just like you can, you know, you got a little swirly shit,
Yeah.
bro. That shit just start to go crazy.
So like I didn't get the full effect, and at some point I will, I'm sure, but I wasn't pressed on that.
Yeah.
Because I had instrumentals going, and I had my eyes closed.
Yep.
The instrumentals were literally guiding the journey, so
Yep.
it was like, and then I felt like my biggest thing that I had always been afraid of, was for shrooms is having a bad trip.
Yeah.
But that's a decision you make while you're
Exactly.
tripping shrooms.
Exactly.
Like, so even though you threw up, you throwing up pissed you off, it just threw
I
your
was just
mood off so
mad.
much. That's probably why you had a bad trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just sick
You
the
would have had
whole
to try.
time.
You would have had to reset yourself. Like, all right, I threw up. It's whatever.
I wasn't even
Like,
seeing shit. I just felt like shit.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, because you got almost a whole dose, but it didn't get to digest all the way. So yeah.
And then my
probably
homie, like that was the first time he had did it, and he just sitting there fucking crying, like bawling,
Yeah, I cried a couple times.
bawling, like just kept talking about his kids. He's like, bro, I just love my kid. Like, I mean, I was like, bro, you crying your heart as hell
Yup.
right now.
But and it feels so good.
I did cry. I cried
Feels
like
so
the
good.
first trip. I did cry towards the end. I did.
Yeah,
I
man.
did.
Yeah, Shroom Trip is good, and that's why I like them for me because I don't have moments sober life where like
I might
have-
get some shrooms to take to me.
I have lose myself
Florida.
crying moments, like almost rarely, never. I just bottled everything up. Obviously, that's not good. I don't give a fuck though, honestly, because I'll unpack that shit when the time is right. You know what I'm saying? I got shit I got to do right now. But the shrooms gave me the uncontrollable 5-year-old kid cry, where it's
Yeah.
like.
You was like so happy, like you just like.
The
I was just sitting
cry-
there laughing, like just crying, but like emotional.
Me
like.
too. I had happy cry and I had sad cry, and that's something that I'd never experienced ever. I've never had a happy cry till I took shrooms.
Wow.
The happy cry be hitting, nigga. Like when you're so
Nigga done discovered emotions.
yes, bro. Like when you're so happy, you're uncontrollably crying.
Yeah.
I never experienced that.
I do that all the time.
I never experienced
What?
it. I just be like, I might get teary eyed. It's not uncontrollable, or I'm just like inside. I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know, I feel really good. Like,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make me cry though. You know what I'm saying? But that included with the cry. Fire,
I've been drunk
nigga.
and did that, and they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, I'm just really happy with
I've
y'all
seen people
niggas,
do that
bro.
drunk.
I
Yeah,
love
people
y'all
do.
niggas,
There's a
bro.
lot of people. It's either like you're mad, you get angry and shit,
Mm-hmm.
or you're like you get so happy and happy go lucky, like niggas be crying when they
Yep.
drunk. Yeah, but no, alcohol's never done that. Only shrooms. Only shrooms. So that's
See, I never had that. I never had the issue on acid. I ain't never cried on acid. It was just like I
I
was
heard
just
acid you could do more.
I was so in the mood,
Acid is
like-
some shit you could pop and then go out.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's
I
more
did
of
that
a-
one time.
it's
I
more
would
of
never
an
do that. I
active.
would never do
It's
that
less
again.
Of a, it's a ride, but
I feel like
it's not the type of ride that you're.
I
like,
saw way
really
more
riding. You
visuals
can
than I
jump
did.
in and out the ride, kind of.
It was way more visual shit than I saw on shrooms. Like
Yeah, it's more
everything
visual,
was
yeah.
distorted. Like it was like my sensory was like very sensitive to everything, and I fucked up and decided to do this shit at still life. Them fucking strobe lights and shit. That shit literally.
Molly Water days.
Nigga, what? That shit literally triggered, like, when I came in from the tiki bar, and it was like, I don't know what they
yeah,
were
the
listening
tiki bar out
to.
back.
I think they were listening to Shots, and then, you know, and then everybody, and then the strobe lights was like, and I was like, and I'm looking at the people, and their faces look crazy in them strobe lights and the blue light, and I'm like, I just started busting through the crowd, because I feel it coming up. I ran into the bathroom, literally projectile vomited, like on a for the fucking Exorcist, bro. Like I swear to God, and I just sat in.
And that's funny because literally coming from the smoking area to the bathrooms,
it seems so far.
You literally have to fight through the
entire
place.
Yeah, you to get all the way there.
But it is one side of the building to the other, straight dance floor the whole way, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So you really gotta fight and swim through them niggas, bro.
Literally.
There's no quick way of doing that shit.
I was tripping balls.
And there's a bar and VIP on either side. You can't maneuver around.
But see, what fucked me up is I had the tab under my tongue, and when I went to drink my drink, I swallowed it. So I was like, I looked at Spiro. I was like, Spiro, I swallowed that fucking tab. He was like, Cherry, you didn't. I said, Spiro, I did. It's my little boo. Like, he a little Greek boy. I love him so much. He was like, Cherry, you didn't. And I was like, I did. And so he was just like, all right, I'm gonna get you some water. He got me some water. He came and sat back down, and I just looked at him, and he put his hand on my knee. He was like, Cherry, are you okay? And I was like, no. No, I'm not. And I got up, and he was trying to help me to the bathroom, but it was just so much. Like when them strobe light came, I like fell back into him, and I was like, oh hell no, oh hell no. He was like, Jerry, no. He lost in the crowd. We the same fucking height. He little. Like I'm no, nigga, we're done. Like done. My boyfriend literally had to go in the girls' bathroom. He almost got kicked out to get me because I had locked myself in the damn shit.
In the stall.
In the damn stall. And they were like, what the fuck y'all doing here? He was like, man, my girl fucked up. I had to come get her, man. Like. And I was like, yes, take me home. And I got to the house, was giggly as shit. Like, literally my roommate was so pissed off at me because she had to work the next morning. We were watching the fucking Lorax. Bro, that was the funniest fucking movie. Dying laughing. Like, crying laughing. Like, it was ridiculous.
Damn. And I know,
nigga, like
you were laughing like you're uncontrollably laughing. Nigga, that shit gonna wake nigga up. If you a semi-light sleeper, you fucked my night up.
Furious, nigga.
Cherry's over there like...
Just fucked up. Going crazy.
Bro, the Lorax was fucking funny. It's just one little thing. It's like these little things in the tree, and they made like this little high pitch, like little squeaking, like it was some shit like that. Like I don't know what they were doing. This shit had me fucking howling. And the whole outro, all you hear is these little things. Okay, you remember on Babe?
Yeah.
The little mice in the corner. Mice, that's what the shit sounded like, but like them laughing.
Gotcha.
It was like mice laughter. Like I don't know.
I haven't seen Babe in so long, and I remember it being good, but never having replay value.
I watched Babe like hell when I was younger.
Really?
I don't think I've ever seen Babe.
Babe was really good.
For me. I think it was good one time. It's pretty.
But I used to like the book, and I read Charlotte's Web and shit like that too.
Fully, yeah.
I like.
I don't know what Babe is.
Babe the pig.
The movie about the pig.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He was like taken from his mom from a slaughterhouse to a farm, and he was supposed to get slaughtered, but they ended up liking the pig. Right. And then he started thinking that he was raised by the sheepdog, and he thought he was a dog.
Right.
Until
and would round up
the sheep.
Sheep. Yeah. Then the farmer entered him into competitions
and won.
And won off of a pig that was rounding up sheep instead of a dog.
Yep.
So he was the joke of the town because niggas was like, bro, where's your collie or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got a fucking pig.
And then they got super rich, and then that's where Babe 2, Pig in the City, comes from. They moved to the city in the second one.
I've seen this cover art before for the movie, but I don't think I ever did watch it. But I do
watch
remember
it. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like legit
I cry.
Funny.
It's like it's kind of a tearjerker.
It's
a little
good.
bit.
It's
like a nice family movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a good old classic Disney. You
like
know
that's some shit that I was watching when I was like 6. Like
there's no age limit to it at all.
Yeah,
it's the darkest moment of the movie is when he got that shotgun.
That one and when it flooded and and he was like sick and he had to go back for like the girl dog or something like that.
Yeah.
That was a scene that was kind of
sad. Thought it was a dog. I forgot about that part of the story.
Yeah.
Shout out to Babe.
Bam you. Too early, your clan be true.
Yo, that shit is.
But Babe drove the wolves away.
Forgot about that.
Babe saved us, Babe.
Yo,
them wolves
like
fuck Babe. That's the Babe.
Wolves,
them wolves fuck Babe up, but he was a trooper. He got them healed.
Because it's like, how is another form of dinner defending my dinner?
Right.
So the wolf is like, nigga, you can get it or these sheep. Which one y'all want? You know what I'm saying?
Babe got the ass though. He got him in the end. He kicked the shit out of them.
The Wolves was gangster though.
Yeah, they was.
It was gangster. They was scary for like they was some villains.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we can get into this. Let's go to Jessie Smollett. Is going
What
to
a
jail
fucking
for lying.
loser.
Yeah.
Evidence of the dress rehearsal of the attack. This nigga is stupid, bro.
This nigga planned an attack, a hate crime, and then
It backfired.
acted it out before doing it, and it backfired.
It was too much of
Wait,
an
they
act.
acted it out before doing it? I didn't know
He
that.
rehearsed it.
They found out that they were rehearsing.
So wait.
And then he was doing
how
drugs with the assailant, and they were like
I know
masturbating
that.
each other or something like that.
They were like together, or they were fucking with each other pretty much.
Yeah. So I've heard that part, but I didn't hear the other part you just
This
said.
nigga rehearsed it.
So how do they know that?
I
Cameras.
guess, yeah, they have.
That's what I'm
footage.
saying. So is the footage online? Is what I'm saying.
I think it's in the deposition. It
Yeah.
might be online though. It probably is. It's
Okay.
probably online now. But this nigga might get up to 20 years.
It's fucked up that he'll get 20 years for that, and then they let Kyle Rittenhouse go.
Kyle Rittenhouse was in the.
And that nigga's doing interviews now.
He was supposed to.
But he was defending himself,
legally,
right?
He was legally able to shoot them.
He
niggas,
was,
though.
and those guys were sex offenders and abusers.
He wasn't even, and he didn't even shoot niggas.
And he ain't shoot no niggas.
Yeah, so
But damn, that's fucked up. Look at the justice system.
not really. Just because if you a gun carrier, you needed him to get off because they were chasing, attacking, and kicking him.
Well,
He was supposed to
no.
lay
What
them
about
down.
that little black girl that was sex trafficked, not the
Well,
light skinned
no.
one?
I understand that it's not always fair, but in this case helps because when you're in court and you got to defend yourself. But
Yeah.
like, let's look at Rittenhouse versus the state.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened to me that happened to him, and boom, that is like hard evidence. Where niggas like, well, we have a case. You know what I'm saying? You let it
Yeah.
go for the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Those are the type of cases you need when you're on the bad side.
Yeah.
That your defense can help you with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always
They were.
unfair.
I really when I seen that they were sex offenders, I was like, I
What
just
is-
turned my head.
What is medical crash? Just random. What is medical castration? Do you know what that is? Like what they do?
Cut your
old
dick
school.
off.
Yeah, so
Well,
they just
They
that's what
cut your
it sounds
dick
like to me.
off.
Oh.
They like numb it.
Okay.
And cut
I
his shit off.
I know old school castration is cutting your shit off,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I didn't
They'll
know-
probably like, and
I didn't know
they
if
might
medical castration
they
was
might
they go in there-
sterilize them,
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I didn't
they
know
probably
if go in-
sterilize
They don't
them.
cut it off. They just go in there and sterilize you.
or they make it so you like can't get hard,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they clip something to where you'll
Yeah.
never be able to?
Man, to make a decision
like an
that,
involuntary
like,
vasectomy and a sterilization.
I don't.
Type shit.
So what, yeah, I'm gonna nothing, man. I don't want to say nothing. 'Cause it's just I can't imagine like ever even getting to a point where I would.
if you are that obsessed with children,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yes,
I
niggas
feel like all
for them-
rapists.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for those type of people,
For those-
abusers,
for those type of
yeah.
people necessarily.
Castrate
But
their
I'm
ass.
wondering like for people who want to be change their sex or whatever, like is that an option or is that something that they
Hey, Dave
that they
Chappelle
think
said-
about doing? You know what I'm saying?
Dave Chappelle said, "I believe them because they cut their
They
dick
could,
off."
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
don't.
like
they
that.
so. Brianna actually showed me a picture of a male to
Oh.
female transition. 'Cause you know she's in medical school,
And I didn't know that, but go ahead.
but
Does it look real? Does it look like a real
so
pussy?
they basically like
They like invert it.
Yeah, they
basically they
Yeah.
slice
Yep.
it and then they pull it in.
That's so crazy though.
So it's not like it's still there, but like they
on the
shape
inside.
it to
Yeah.
look like a vagina and they give you a hole and everything. It's crazy.
But
now,
do they get a
like male to
sensation? Like-
female,
They get
It's
a
like-
sensation, but I don't think it's nearly what it used to be because you're cutting it up.
Yeah, like how are they like
I
attaching
have
nerves?
No
Like what the fuck is
fucking
happening?
idea.
Me neither.
I'm guessing the nerves just like go there, like their body, your body self heals or something.
I don't know.
Nerves don't self heal.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I feel like you do like whatever, just like
I feel like it's just a hole.
just like circumcision. You know, if you don't get circumcised, sex just feels better for you as the guy if you're not circumcised because your head's not constantly exposed, and that's where all your nerve endings or whatever is. There's like full articles on whether you should circumcise somebody or not, because it literally is like mutilating their reproduction and pleasure
Yeah.
organs too. So circumcised,
I had a few turtlenecks.
yeah, and
I had
apparently
like two. They were
and-
actually pretty good.
And apparently they're getting more feeling out of sex than circumcised people.
They are horse, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
so
funny.
yeah, that's always interesting.
I don't know. I fight with myself about it because I'm like, it's not medically necessary. You know what I mean? So it's just like
When I read that, I read like one or two articles about it. I was like, I wonder if I should do that to my kids. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
really.
Like, should I? Like, it's done to me, is whatever. But
Yeah, but like, it's really not necessary. Just teach your kid how to clean himself.
that's the
what I
main
mean?
thing. You get that schmegma.
Yeah, but
You get that
I don't
peanut
think I
butter.
will.
It's that peanut
I
butter.
don't know.
buildup
I guess
in
it
there you gotta
depends.
Clean out.
I'm gonna have to ask Kai, see what he said.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could know what I was missing out on, just to see if I would have chose differently. You know what I'm saying? But then look, visual wise, I feel like I get more offers just because it is. But if she's a freak, she don't give a fuck. She probably wants it the other way. She probably wants the turtleneck. If she's a super freak, who knows? All right, what else do we have on here? What time are we at anyway? I feel like we just talked about so much other shit.
Hour 7.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of
Probably
shit.
didn't start for like 10, 15 though, because I was doing that shit on the phone.
So let's see what we missed. So we missed the verses. Stop.
Now she know how to open doors. Damn, can she teach Ghost how to do that? Maybe she got to use the bathroom.
No, she doesn't want to do it. Even if she did, she's not supposed to be doing that. Virgil Abloh passes away due to cancer.
It's crazy how like secretly people be battling, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's better that way though.
Way better.
I think it's better when the world. I think it's way.
Yeah,
way
people
better.
treat you differently when they know you sick.
Right.
Don't
right.
treat me treat me regular, bro.
Especially if people knew. Obviously, he knew how extreme his was.
Right.
So like, if people knew that every time they encountered you, bro,
That's all they would talk about.
man, I would much rather go out and you just think I just had like a little pneumonia or some shit than you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like if you're my close friend, obviously, which
Right.
I'm sure his close friends
Right,
and
right,
family knew, so that they were able to, value their time or spend more time. But yeah, like the everyday person, yeah, I think it should be done the way that it was. Did y'all watch the 3-6 and
Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs?
I
Versus?
did not.
Just saw the clips.
Just all the highlights.
Yeah.
I like the verses when they were just like an Instagram live type of thing. I ain't really since
Now
they
they-
made it like a whole fiasco. I ain't
full
really
production?
Yeah, I don't really fuck with them. Like
I think the only reason you're not fucking with is because they're like, now it's just become a real nostalgic piece, and if you don't feel like being nostalgic in that moment, it's like I don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Like-
honestly, I was over verses pretty quickly
yeah.
when it comes to even just watching them. Like
After like
There's
Brandy and Monica.
still matchups that I would watch though. It
After
just has-
Brandy
you
and
know what I'm
Monica, I
saying?
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, there's still matchups you will watch.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, I would say the first 2 to 3, I watched all of them. I didn't care who it was. I was gonna watch the first 2 to 3. But after that, I was like, if I miss somebody's, it was whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll wait till I see somebody that I like. But the best verses is still Dipset versus Locks. Locks washed them niggas. Oh my God, Jadakiss is like
crazy.
Yep.
is like just
Made it to Donda right after.
bruh, like I watch that shit like when I need my rapper confidence up, nigga. That shit gets me gas every time. Cam, you don't live in New York, you live in Miami. Drop that shit, and then just every fucking bar just going crazy, nigga. Like that straight up old school aggressive, nigga. You literally can't do better than you. You
Yeah,
can't do this
yeah.
better than me. Like
Vocal control, all that shit.
yeah. So that shit gets me gassed every time. And then even watching how like Cameron and them were trying to come back, that shit was exciting because it was like they know they're losing, so they're trying to go harder, but they're exerting too much energy to try to win. You know what I'm saying? So that was still the best. Let's see. Hulu removes Astroworld documentary after social media backlash. I didn't even see it. Apparently, it was up
Who?
for Hulu. Apparently, it was up.
Yeah, I didn't see it up either.
And it was
but
down
Yeah,
quickly.
it was.
Who
it
we
was
talking about?
Gone
Hulu.
immediately.
What was on
It was
Hulu?
gone. It was
Oh,
like, it was gone in a
Astroworld
week.
documentary.
I think it was like a week, but I don't be on Hulu enough anyway. So
Me
like,
neither. Hulu
That's the
always
thing.
had too many
It
commercials.
was
for me.
okay. You gotta think like anytime there's some like big event or I guess like tragic event like that, they always do shit like that. It's just now they do it on like Hulu instead of doing it on like Inside Edition or
True,
60 minutes,
true.
60, 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They do that. They do shit like
Damn,
that
I wonder
all
when
the
the last
time.
Fire 16-minute or
You know what I'm saying?
when
Like
the last one that came out that was like banger for them?
fucking R. Kelly, I
Or
think.
do they still do it? Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that was like the last one I
was the
can really
last one, yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
I think so.
that
The
is
last one that was
I
hitting
remember.
like,
They,
Yeah, at least the last one
yeah.
that was busting. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. 'Cause they
They
probably
need to be
doing
doing one on the Ghislaine Maxwell case because shit is
Giselle
shit,
Maxwell. Yeah, because apparently
shit is happening.
that was happening right now, and nobody's talking about
Shit
it.
is happening.
Well, it's a. Is it a federal case?
I don't know,
but
like,
they're
I
not-
don't-
They're not. I think they're not.
They're
not
using all,
publicizing it, though.
any and everything to try to distract us because there wasn't. They were saying that there wasn't a lot of press there. There was a Twitter account that was covering everything. They shut them down. They suspended
Yep.
them.
Yep.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to purposely keep this shit away
the shit
because
under
the
wraps.
names that's
It
coming
sounds-
out is big names.
And it seems like she's about to get off.
and then
Because she was the personal assistant to all the bullshit that was happening.
she was the one recruiting the bitches.
Yeah, she was recruiting the bitches, and she was also an assistant and knew about all the operations of everything too. So, if she's literally spilling it all in the level and gravity, what are some of the? Can y'all look up what some of the names or whatever associated with that? But some of the big names. But I wonder if whenever her case is done and they have all that shit, if literally everything is gonna be just if we're just gonna see motherfuckers, the police showing up to these people's houses and like big ass names just getting taken in for
Just like
indictments.
what's his name? Chris Cuomo.
Cuomo, yeah,
The dude from
yeah.
CNN.
Yeah.
He dropping names.
For real.
That nigga, like, he was like, all right, if I'm going down, I'm losing my fucking what's the shit that they give you after they fire you or lay you off?
Oh, severance.
Lost his severance, lost all his
Damn.
deals, everything. That nigga started name dropping.
Woo.
Niggas is starting to goddamn, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's a fact, yo,
resign.
because that's a
Niggas,
fact.
Yeah, he is
Because
dropping names.
when shit like this happens, if I go down,
Everybody is going
everybody's
down.
going down with me.
Y'all
We-
niggas was there with me.
we was all doing the same bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't losing my entire life. You gonna lose yours too. Yeah. He said, "Fuck it." Let's see. But honestly, I don't want to go too far back in time, honestly, because nobody wants to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Grammy nominations are in. When are the actual Grammys supposed to be? Like, when are they normally?
I have no
Is
idea.
that January? I feel like
I
Shane-
never
this
watched
is a
them. I
question
never
Shane
watch
would
them
know.
anymore. It's like
Shane
Beyonce's
would
not
be-
there.
Shane would be like, it's always first, second.
Beyonce
week.
has
Bro, it's
spoiled
been
me.
so long since I've like actively kept up with the Grammys.
Yeah, me too. Any award show, really.
Yeah.
The people that win are just is always ass. Like there's no reason why. What was it? MGK
MGK?
was beat out fucking Kendrick Lamar. Or is it? Well,
Oh, no,
Malcolm
that was,
Moore.
that
Malcolm
was
Moore.
Malcolm
Moore,
There's
yeah.
no reason why Beyonce shouldn't have won Album of the Year for Lemonade. You know what I'm saying? I think
Taylor Swift.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, just shit like that. It's just like, and then I'm honestly just so spoiled by like my faves. Like they just really put on the show, and it's just like it's just never enough at the Grammys. Like
Yeah.
I just want to see Beyonce.
Yeah, it's always a little bit. It's a slightly dumbed down version, or not dumbed down version, but it is a slightly.
it's just
It's a muted.
whitewashed.
Even your favorite artist is a little bit muted. Sometimes
Yeah.
don't make.
Drake pulled his Grammy nominations.
Yep.
He pulled all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so you can be nominated and be like, I don't
You
want
can
the
you
nomination?
send in your
You send in
songs
your nominations, so that's
for
part
your
of it.
nomination.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
send in
yeah,
what
that
you
I
want.
knew.
He pulled all his shit.
After already being like nominated and all that.
He pulled his shit. He know
Why
he
did
ain't gonna
do that?
win.
What was the purpose of
Yeah,
that?
he's not
though?
gonna win.
He's
bro.
not gonna win.
Not CLB. CLB ain't gonna win no shit, man.
He's not gonna win for that.
Oh, you think that's why he pulled him on?
Yeah.
Yeah, Certified Lover. That ain't
He needs to
shit.
drop an album. I'm really hoping his next album is just him singing, just straight R&B.
I hope it's not that.
I would
Facts.
love that.
That's what the fuck I hope.
I would love
And if
that.
you do give us one of those, you need to give us another Views from the Six where we give us 20 tracks and
Yeah.
you give 10
A-side,
albums for the
B-side.
niggas. You give us
Yeah.
10 tracks for the niggas and
Yeah.
10 tracks for the women. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you singing for fucking 20
Yeah.
songs
I
or
do.
even 10. You
But
do,
I mean,
yeah.
but honestly, yeah, I think that's the reason that he removed it, because it's like he doesn't want to seem like he's being passed on. I guess like
And on top of that, Kanye is in
is
there
in
for
there as
album
well.
of the
Yep.
year finally.
Yep.
And
So it's
now
like-
they have their truce because they did that Larry
Hoover concert.
Larry
Which
Hoover
was
concert.
the verses in disguise.
Exactly. Well, that's what people say, but
Versus in
then
Disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see it?
that's no, I didn't watch the whole thing, but that's what people are saying. But at the same time, it was primarily Kanye's.
Yeah, but say Drake was just singing his shit.
Yeah, like so it wasn't like nowhere near the same amount of records from what I heard. Drake had like a shorter set.
Nah, Twitter had me weak. They was just like, not y'all doing a benefit concert for a nigga who got 6 consecutive life sentences. That nigga's not getting out. That nigga's not getting out. Like, so many other people that you could have been raising money for, that nigga's not getting out. This nigga ran an entire gang from prison for decades.
Yeah.
For 20 fucking 30 years. Like,
And on top of that though, the Kanye and Drake collab or team up, it does nothing for me.
me neither.
It does nothing for me. Like Drake and
Unless music comes of this, but outside
even
of that,
then, I don't know. If
I
I'm
don't-
that,
I'm
I don't
good.
know. If I
I'm
really
with it. I want.
I
to
mean,
see that.
of course, I'll listen to it. But musically, I was more excited when Chris Brown and Drake squashed their beef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I ran to that record.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run to a Chris Brown. Of course, I'm gonna listen to it just off the magnitude that it's gonna be. But we got fucking what was this shit? No Guidance.
Yeah.
As soon as they squashed their beef, nigga, we got some shit that I'm still bumping to this day.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I just don't know if Drake and Kanye, they're so far away from each other musically. Even
You know,
though
Drake is an actor though. Like, I feel like he could play that part.
Drake can get on
Yeah.
anything. They can eat. Both of them can
I think
get on
Kanye
anything.
can
You
do
know
that
what
too,
I'm
though.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm not like minimizing their styles.
But
and
I
not
would.
saying that
I'm
they-
not. Yeah.
I'm not running.
And those are
to
two
it.
of
I know
my
what you're
favorite
saying. You don't
rappers.
feel
So
like
it's
it's some
just
sort of
like-
match made in heaven. I understand what you're saying.
Exactly. I don't feel like,
Like,
it's a match made in
I
heaven,
understand what
even
you're
though
saying.
I know they can come together and make some great shit.
For me, that's what it's more. It's more like I
They
believe
would-
they're both so creatively like genius or on a certain level.
I would
where it's
need
like
them to-
they can make it. They can make some fire. I know. They
I need
can.
him to throw Travis Scott in the mix, and I'll be impressed.
And you'll be in there?
I'll be in there.
But
Because
honestly,
I
at
like
the end of the
Travis
day-
with Drake, and I like Travis with Kanye.
But you know what? I don't know if I should
Yeah.
say that because at the end of the day, Drake has always written for Kanye, so I do like their combination.
Exactly.
I guess. But we've never heard them together though.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to hear that. I
Well,
want
we
to see
heard
what
them
they were
together
doing.
back on Last
Forever?
Name Ever, First Name
Forever,
Greatest.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one. That was the only time we heard them together. I mean, I guess that was a banger back then. So
It was.
It's just been so long.
7 other people on that bitch though.
Yeah, it was.
You got
It was-
Eminem,
yeah,
you got
it
them,
was.
you know
It
what I
was
And
mean?
then the Say You Will, where Drake did the Say You Will verse.
It was
Yes,
like
that was fire.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
That's
that.
actually how I found out about Drake. That was the first song I ever heard from Drake. Was
Damn,
the
that
Say
was
You
so
Will.
long ago, the
That
last
was
time
in
they were
2009.
Damn.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. They've changed so much.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck would they make?
That's what I'm saying. But you see how fire it was when they did though.
Yeah, it's just so.
But,
I'm
I mean,
so
well-
disconnected from it. I don't even know what it would
Yeah,
possibly sound
yeah,
like.
yeah. I mean, I don't either really.
I
at
heard
this
that,
point.
and then I
Yeah.
went back to listen to Comeback Season, and I was like,
Yeah, that's my shit right there.
okay. I was like,
Yeah,
and then
that's
I was
okay.
I was
That's
just
the
a
one.
fan
That
ever
was
since
the
then. So Far Gone came out, and I was like, oh my god.
That was the one.
Yeah.
So Far Gone.
I miss the
Comeback
mixtape
season,
era,
So Far
man.
Gone. I remember when I got the next time I love So Far Gone. I love Comeback Season more than So Far Gone. Even though
Likewise.
So Far Gone
Was the one that
was the
blew 'em
one
up,
that put
yeah.
him on, just like
Yeah.
Cushion Orange Juice or whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember when I got the Comeback Season feeling again was if you're reading this, it's too late. That's
Yeah.
when I got the Comeback Season feeling again, where I was like, oh my god, the intro song Legend,
Yeah.
where he was like, if I die,
That's
I
my
die,
shit.
oh my god, I said, oh my
That's my
god, he's
shit.
here. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga is really going crazy. So yeah, if you're reading this, it's too late. That was the last time.
That was
Drake
one of
gave
my
me that-
favorite Drake albums. Period.
Yeah, period. That's up there for me. That's up
Had
there.
Pound Cake on there and all that shit.
No, that wasn't that. Pound
Didn't it?
Cake was
Yeah, nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. Oh, you talking about
If you're reading this, it's too
It's
late.
too
The
late.
white
That's separate.
cover
Yeah, with the black, with the
handwriting.
white. Yeah, no.
It was like a mixtape.
Nothing was the same. Was one of my favorite joints.
Nothing
too.
was the same. Was probably
Yeah, yeah,
Drake,
yeah.
my favorite Drake album.
Yeah. But
Mine is Take
Well,
Care,
actually,
hands down.
if
I
you read
wanted
it,
views from the Sixes more. Nah, I like because out of
Yeah.
percentage wise,
Take Care
I
than
like
Views
nothing was
for
the
me.
same
Yeah,
percentage wise
yeah.
more than views from the Six.
but
Even
if you
though
reading
Views
this is
from
too
the
late,
Six-
it's classic as well.
Yeah, Views
100%.
was crazy. But yeah. I'm ready to hear Drake like that. That's when I enjoy Drake the most. Comeback Season. If you're reading this, it's too late. So Far Gone.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. Yeah, I'm ready for that Drake to come back. Which he always pops back up. He always pops up every so often, so I ain't tripping off that. Anything else, y'all?
I
I
mean,
mean, we could probably keep going if we want, but I have the last time we recorded the episode to edit and this one, so
yeah.
I don't want to make this one
Call it
crazy.
what it is. I
Yeah,
don't think there's
just
really
kinda
anything else
what it is.
crazier.
Niggas is in a
honestly.
reset period right now anyway, so.
Any
But-
new movies coming
Oh,
out? Spider-Man's coming out.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, new Spider-Man's
I
coming.
fuck with the new.
Yeah,
I
that
fuck with
comes
the kid
out.
too.
It comes
man.
out next week.
What?
Next
Is it gonna
week.
be on any of the streaming services or theaters only?
I think theaters only. I don't really know.
That's fine. I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna watch
fine.
it. Yeah.
And I'll probably be there on like Saturday afternoon
Yeah.
or some shit like
It's
that.
the Into the Spider-Verse one, right? Ain't it? With Miles
I don't know.
Morales?
Oh, I don't want to see that one. That one was good, but
That's my favorite one.
I don't know. I didn't think it was as good as people made it seem.
It was pretty fucking good, bro.
Like I remember when people
Which
were
one? Miles Morales?
the cartoon one.
I love that shit.
That's my favorite one, bro.
I thought it was good, but I still enjoyed the one with the Tom kid
I do like him.
and Zendaya.
Yeah.
I do
like
love
him.
Well, I mean, that's him. He's student now.
Yeah.
No, Miles Morales.
Miles Morales is that one.
was the Black Spider-Man.
No, I know. I'm talking about. I'm saying
The one
guy,
that's about to come out is
it's the
Tom
same
Holland.
guy.
Okay.
That's the one that
Yeah,
I
that's-
want to say.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
but
the
you,
same guy, yeah.
she said
I thought it was they're doing.
She thought it was the
another
cartoon
to
one.
The cartoon.
No.
Into the universe is
no,
that cartoon one.
No, yeah, they're not doing.
I'm
one
ready
of
for it. I'm actually in the process of watching all the Marvel movies in cinematic order.
Ooh, for
that's gonna
real?
be fire.
I did that
So
before.
I'm
That shit is
on,
fun.
and it's a lot of movies that I've
'Cause
never
you
seen.
go
I never
back and
seen
forth.
Captain Marvel. I never seen Black Widow.
I had missed those movies
and I
as
was
well,
like,
too,
damn,
yeah.
I never knew why Black Widow was the way she is. So
Hey,
I
her
watched Black
story's
Widow.
crazy.
Her story is crazy.
Sterilized.
That bitch is
assassin.
different.
Yeah,
Her
that shit is
sister, her
crazy.
little sister, that little bitch is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
That little bitch is a killer.
Yeah.
Like even the
Yeah.
dad, he was like, and I didn't even know that her fucking dad is Hopper for fucking Stranger Things.
Yes.
Fucking nuts.
Yep.
So right now I just watched Black Panther. So what's after Black Panther?
I don't know because
I
I
don't know the
remember
order
when I was
myself.
watching
Hold on,
it.
let me see.
I was watching it,
But I've been doing this
I
for
had
like
to
a
pull
good
up,
3
Like I
weeks.
had this article that had them all listed, like so that's how I watched it. But yeah,
They're on Disney Plus. Disney Plus has like a section.
Disney Plus has all of them. Yeah,
and they have like phase
but
1, phase 2.
But that was one of the big things that I hadn't seen.
Oh wait, no, I watched Black Panther, Black Widow.
And there's other phases too because if you really want to go into full detail,
They're starting the whole new thing.
they
over.
have the shows intertwined in them as well.
Yeah,
too.
they do. That's what I'm. That's
But
what
I
got.
just did the movie part of it.
They started. That's what they're. I think the Eternals is going to be the same thing they did with Avengers. I think they're starting it all over.
Yeah.
So the way that
Gotcha.
the Eternals is the first, like, you know how they had the first Avengers movie,
Right.
So the Eternals and pretty much introducing them. Now they're going to do their own separate stories for all the Eternals. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that's how they're going to continue
Who's in
moving
the
forward.
Eternals?
Ooh, I'm watching
I didn't watch
Ragnarok
it.
next.
I don't watch it. It's out on right now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
out, but I didn't watch
it's
it.
out.
Oh, good.
They
It's
came
been
out
out
in
for like-
theaters a few months
Yeah, it's
ago.
been like a month or
Oh,
something like that.
word.
Month and a half, maybe. Yeah, but I didn't watch it.
The Eternals. What's that on?
I think it's still in the theater still.
I think it's still in theaters though.
Yeah.
Watching Thor Ragnarok next.
I
a
did
good
not
one,
like
man.
that one.
Nah, I thought that was a good one.
That's what everyone's favorite one was.
Yeah, and
I
the,
know, for
the
some
third
reason I
one
just
is the
didn't
best.
like
The
it.
best one. Out of all
I
of
actually
them.
like Thor a lot because I never really watched Thor. I never really watched Iron Man. Iron Man's a
What's the name
fucking
of that movie you just
asshole. Like Tony Stark is a dickhead.
The Eternals.
I love Tony Stark.
I love
Yeah, I
him,
like
but
him.
he's a
What's the
fucking
name of
nigga.
The Eternals.
The Eternals.
Yeah, nah. Doctor Strange became my favorite person.
I'm ready for another Doctor Strange
he
movie.
became my
He
favorite
is up
person.
to- yeah, bro. Yeah.
I fuck with that.
That first movie was so fucking good. Bro.
Yeah, it was good, bro. I fuck with that.
Like, damn, bro. And I didn't know anything.
Same here.
I didn't know
Same here.
nothing about no Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I was like,
bruh.
Doctor Strange is
that
my
nigga came
favorite
out of.
hero.
I was like, that nigga came out of nowhere to
He's
me,
my
and I
favorite.
love that nigga.
And
like,
he
yeah.
literally took over.
Yeah.
He's my favorite. He's the most
Yeah.
important.
He's
He's
my
the
favorite
most
too.
important superhero.
Loki, he is. He's got the most.
I
power.
fucking
Yeah.
love him. He's smart as fuck. I love Doctor Strange. Is
I
my
just
favorite
love him and Tony
Marvel
Stark. I
hero.
love them because they're both assholes.
We on the same
smart.
page.
Yeah, they're on the same page.
I
That's why
low
they don't like each other.
Actually, not even low key. High key. I never really watched. I watched Captain America movies, but like once. I went back and watched them.
Winter Soldier is crazy.
Fuck with Captain
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Captain
That
America's
is
a gangster.
that is my nigga.
The Winter
He's a
Soldier
gangster.
is one of the top
The,
five.
the Winter
ones.
Soldier.
Yeah,
set
and
it
I really
apart,
love
yeah.
how in was it Endgame or Infinity War? How when Thor threw the hammer, like
Yeah,
you
he
only
picked it
go
up.
you can
Pick it
only
up.
have the hammer if you really
if
if you
you're
really
worthy to
if you
hold
are
this
worthy.
motherfucker, yes.
Not only that, the bitch got the lightning too. I said, oh nigga, you is that nigga for
Yes.
real?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You
yeah.
are the, and then for you
Yeah.
to give your shield to Falcon, I really fucked with that.
Yeah.
You making a black man the next Captain America? I fuck with
Bruh.
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah,
I
Steve.
fuck with you.
That was my dad's. That's my dad's favorite.
He's my
growing
second
up, it was
favorite.
Captain America.
I fuck with him hard.
Yeah. He's
And
that,
Thor is next.
Because that's what my dad was saying. He was like, because I remember when my dad told me that before I really got into the Marvel shit and
Mm-hmm.
started watching it. He was big into comics. Like he has old vintage comics and all that
Okay.
stuff. When he was younger, like literally part of that, going to the store, getting these 10-cent comic books
Mm-hmm.
type of shit. Like he's a part of that. He used to draw X-Men. It was around when X-Men was created. Growing up during that, you just draw pictures of Storm and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And he's always telling me, Captain America was his favorite. And then like as I started like watching the movies and like Winter Soldier, he was like, Andrew, you don't understand. He said Captain America don't take shit from nobody.
Yeah.
He said and he'll get down with you. It doesn't matter anytime, anywhere, he's ready to get it popping. You know, I was like, oh, okay.
Dead
like,
ass.
like,
When-
and-
if he
you
think it's
saw
right,
that- you
he's
saw
gonna
that
get-
at the end
yeah,
of
if he thinks he's right
Yeah.
and he's doing the right thing, he's throwing hands with you.
What? She is so clingy.
Yeah.
She want to get out, but then she want to come back in. Pick a side. Pick a side, girl.
The Eternals. Oh, I have seen this. You know what, bro? I think this might be on one of the streaming services. Oh, my nigga's in this movie. This is Rob Stark.
Yeah, Rob Stark's in it.
Oh, I'm watching this.
Yeah, I haven't. It's not. I don't think. Is it on streaming services now? If it is, I need to watch it, but I don't think it is.
Let's see.
It's not on Disney.
Available on
January
Plus on
12th, I think.
12th.
January
Disney
12th.
announced
Yeah,
today.
Okay.
is when it's coming.
But it's in the theaters right now.
Yep.
Maybe I'll go to a movie tonight. I ain't been to the theater. Oh, shit. Angelina Jolie's in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Rob Stark. And the nigga from ATL is in here. Shout out to him. Brian Tyree Henry. That's the rapper from ATL. Can't remember what his rapper name was, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino, ATL, the main rapper.
But
Oh, Doughboy.
Doughboy, that's what it was.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
big
Doughboy's
dude.
in there too, it looks like. But yeah, that's it. We back. If you had content with us that was not released, 9
Sorry.
out of 10, it's gone.
Yeah.
But it
My
don't
bad.
matter. We do this.
yeah, so it'll come
We gonna
back
run it
around.
back.
We can run it back, and it'll probably be better when we run it back.
Also, everybody in the treehouse, man. I
out
really
to the
need your. I
treehouse.
really need your prayers, man. I just joined the basketball league,
Oh yeah.
and it's going up for me. You know what I'm saying?
She said,
No, because this just makes me go back to like maybe last year when you first started getting back active,
Yeah.
and you was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go hoop with Nance and some other dudes." And I was like, and this was like we were here, like you was about to go hoop. You had on your little gear, had on your little
Yeah.
tank top, little
Yeah.
thing,
Your little
and I was
gear,
like,
your little
Leon,
You hear the way
got-
she talking about me, nigga? Like
I was like, nah,
fuck?
listen. This is before you started working out and everything. And I was like, Leon, you not 25. You not 20 no more. I was like,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna stretch your neck. He's like, man, I'm good. I got this. That nigga came back the next day, hurt. Pain. He's like, nigga, they busted my ass. I am in pain.
that
like,
nigga just
I
said,
was
he was
not
just telling me
prepared.
about a game he just had a rough game.
Yeah,
Niggas
man,
was
it's on
not. He was
Friday.
not prepared. I was like, nigga, you cannot just go in and think you just about to ball out full,
Man, shit.
full,
Yeah,
full
there's
on. I was like, nigga,
If
you ain't
do,
stretch
you
or
can
nothing.
really hurt
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can really hurt
Yeah.
yourself.
Sure. I mean, this shit has taken time to build back up. To
That's
where
what I'm
I'm
Yeah,
at.
it's been a
saying.
build up. Yeah, yeah.
and then
Take a little while.
and then where I'm at is still not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
So, but
I
yeah,
remember when
I'm-
they used to do that. And I'm like, nigga, you're not gonna stretch. We just gonna go
Yeah.
here, and you just about to goddamn switch your shoes, and you about to
Facts.
go ball out.
But yeah, this is the first game tonight. So we gonna see how this goes.
Okay.
Saying we trying
excited.
we trying to get the chip, baby. So we gonna every week when we
I wonder
tune
if that's
in,
the same league. My homegirl, her boyfriend is part of a little league. She be at
Yeah.
all his games.
There's
every-
honestly a lot of little
She be
leagues.
in all his
So
games.
yeah, it could be.
I'm
but-
tired of the way y'all niggas throwing around Lil like
Well, I don't-
My bad, my
Yeah,
bad, my
well,
bad.
she
playing,
fucked me
I'm
up.
playing.
My bad.
But it is a lot of leagues though. They be having the town leagues, personal leagues. It'll be a
Yeah.
lot of leagues around here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reel off my stats at the
At the end of the season,
and I'm gonna reel off my stats for you.
We gonna come to the ship.
After every game,
I need
I'm
you to
gonna
come
reel
back
off
with a
the stats.
triple double. That's what I need.
Yeah,
gonna come back.
I'm gonna tell you right now that probably won't happen.
Your first, you said your first game's tonight.
The first game's
Double
Where,
double.
yeah.
where at?
At Wake Forest.
Oh, where?
yeah, right
I'll tell you. I
At
got
the
it.
factory?
Yeah.
You might pull up. Support
Nah,
me.
nah. down the
don't-
street.
Don't pull up right now though. Let me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna be at
Let me
that?
get a feel.
I'm like, oh damn, he missed. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Run it.
Hey.
It's okay. Run
Don't
it
worry
back.
about him,
Hey,
bitch.
look,
Anyway.
I'm gonna say I've been working on my form. I'm gonna be one of them niggas who's like, he missed, girl, but he looked good doing it. Like, you say, like,
I think the factory has ice skating too. You should do that. I went.
It's an indoor venue.
Yeah, it's like they got
Is that
they
big?
got
They got ice
extra.
skating?
from what I hear, it's
like a whole
complex or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
thing.
kind of like an extreme sports or outdoor thing.
But they have
just like
multiple things. It's
complex?
not just that. Like that's
Yeah.
just one part of it. Like I used to get my hair done
like a
over
campus.
there.
It's like a
Yeah,
campus pretty
basically
much. Oh,
of
shit.
just rain. They got stores, like boutiques. They got like an axe throwing place in there.
They're
I
opening an
think
axe throwing place down
They
the street.
had ice skating. We went ice skating downtown at the Red Hat. It was cool. I didn't know I could ice skate. I had to get it, get
Honestly,
in there.
it's
a
not
little
Same thing
bit.
as rollerblading.
It's not
Yeah,
hard.
it really is the same thing.
But
as
the rink was
rollerblading.
so small. Like
those. Yeah, I
after
don't
like
those.
7 laps, I was like, "So can we go? I'm
Yeah,
ready to
yeah,
go."
no, that's a
like,
fact. That's a fact.
They're like,
Yeah.
"Damn, y'all leaving?" Yeah, nigga. What else
It's
are we
boring.
gonna do?
They're like, yeah, those ones that be in the middle of the cities and stuff. They're really
They honestly
small.
could have did that shit
especially
way
if
bigger.
they're not in like monumental cities like Chicago or
They
New
coulda
York
did.
City. Like those,
right?
be
Those are
big.
huge. I'm thinking thinking it's gonna be some shit like on Home Alone.
Nah.
I've seen the
You
one
know
in
what I mean?
downtown. I'm like, this shit
It's
is
tiny.
little as
It's
fuck,
tiny.
bro.
It's on a block.
I'm
It's
gonna
like-
go
it's
to
on a-
Iceplex.
Yeah, it's on this little ass block. Yeah, go to Iceplex.
I think I'm gonna get me a little
where you can
Iceplex
get a full
membership.
size
Yeah.
hockey ring and hit
Yeah.
some laps on
Yeah.
because
I was trying to go a little fast, and I was like, wait a second, I can't even go
you're
fast.
turning the whole time.
Yeah.
You're doing this the whole time.
This one lady,
Yeah.
she was skating with her daughter, bro. When I tell you she fell on top of her,
That's the thing.
I was looking. I was like, "Their blood," because you hit her hard.
Yeah,
They
because
feel hard.
and that's the thing about falling on ice. Ice has no give.
Yeah.
Ice ain't.
It's just hard.
falling
It's
on
just hard.
skate.
You can die.
Yeah, hardwood floor got a little give to it. It's a
Yep.
little bouncy. It's wood.
Right. You
Ice,
might break through that bitch.
You might, you know what I'm saying? You might dent the floor a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ice is ice, nigga. It's boom. It's a solid landing, bro. Like,
Literally.
solid impact. So that shit hurt, and it's cold, so it feels like it hurts a little bit more.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm taking some L's on some rollerblade, but yeah, the L's on ice.
It's different.
That shit
I know they
hurts.
got a rollerblade. They got a skate park at the factory. I do know they have
Yeah,
that.
everything over there.
Yeah.
So like, better check that out. You know what'll be fun is on the championship game we do a live broadcast.
Oh, that'd be
I'm
hilarious.
out there and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I was telling Nance, we need to start just what I was thinking, especially with some of these records. We need to just start going to the thrift store every week or every 2 weeks, and putting ourselves on like a $20 budget a person, and buying things from the thrift store, or Goodwills, outfits and props from the thrift stores and Goodwills, and then out of the $20 or $40 total, you make a music video out of it.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
I wanted to dress up like old people.
I'm with it.
Yeah, and it'd be
go
so easy
out.
because so much random shit. Like if we wake up on a Saturday morning, we can do
Yeah.
everything, and then we can either make a song later that day, or we have a song. But no matter what the song is, we have to use
Use what we had to make the
we have
video.
to use what we have in order to make the material.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
It's creative.
yeah,
Force you to be creative.
yeah. It force you to. It force you
Yeah.
to. Even if it's a depressing ass love song, like
Yeah.
where all we can find is like
But it's gonna yeah.
gonna
that
make
would
it look
some-
cooler.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
make it
It's
way.
it's gonna make it look
cooler.
way better.
Yeah.
And then our budget is so cheap too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
$20 a person.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to buy your outfit and your props in $20.
Yeah. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Which
Might
the
have to up it about 30. About 30.
and maybe
30,
30.
yeah.
Yeah, depending on
I'm gonna find the
on,
ugliest outfit I can for y'all
right.
niggas.
But honestly, like depending on where you go to get those outfits, because I know at the Goodwill, I can get a pair of pants for like $2.
Yep.
Shirt. I can knock the outfit out roughly in $7.
Yeah, you can.
yeah,
But it's like you might need another 20 for the props and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But yeah, something in that range.
That'd be cool.
Or like a budget for each person brings this much money. And
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because that's a good behind the scenes video,
Yep.
and then you got the product,
Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact.
and then having moments to where we include the record. You know, all thrift stores have records. That's where I get all my records from. We take that over to Pat's, and he makes a little loop beat for us real quick
That'd be hard.
out of the sample, and then we freestyle or make something out of that track.
That'd be fire.
So yeah, shit like that. And I'm ready to start all that shit, nigga.
Yeah. Schedule's there for it.
Yep.
well, shit, I got a little bit of time off before I start my next semester, so
Oh yeah, I'm with it then. Yeah, we'll get a bunch of shit done then.
I don't start till like January. The first or second week in January, I think,
All right,
something like that. So
we got ideas, y'all.
you
We'll
know,
get them done. Computer's wide open. Anything is possible right now.
Facts.
There's nothing. There's no backlog. If you were a part of the backlog, your backlog is gone.
sorry.
Facts.
But I do have certain things still, though. Why I don't even know. Wonder is one of the only people that's lucky. I have the Prada library still.
Oh, that's lit.
So if he wants to do something with that,
That was on the external.
yeah, I can actually pull that library out. I only had like 1 or 2 libraries out. One of them was a podcast. That don't mean shit. That bitch is gone already. That shit's out
Yeah,
already. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's already
Yeah.
out. So that library is pointless. And I got the Prada library. Outside of that, it's out.
Wonder is so fun. I love him. He's
it
growing
one
his
time.
little hair out and stuff. It's cute. Looking real exotic.
Okay.
Giving me, you know, real Anglo-Saxon vibes.
Chill out. That's funny. That's funny.
Giving me Greek god with that dark hair. Yeah.
Is it,
Hey, one thing.
never-
let me tell you.
I've never seen a Greek person, but if I just saw Wonder, I would think he was Greek.
I think he
though.
was Greek. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
usually
yeah.
have like dark hair,
Right,
dark
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this: if a motherfucker gonna promote a motherfucking song, my nigga, the fuck you song he got.
It's going
crazy.
crazy. It's going crazy.
Nigga,
As he should.
every
Yeah.
single post I see on TikTok, Instagram is of this fucking song.
Yeah.
This
This nigga promo goes
Yeah.
crazy.
It's going crazy.
And that's the thing too that
I would
was
just get so
talking-
tired of it, like of hearing
yourself,
myself.
yeah.
I was like, I can't.
But that's the thing, though. I was talking.
He's
to his
so
brother,
consistent.
I was talking to his brother Sean about it, and he was saying everybody that's ever talked to in the industry that made a record finally break and things of that nature. And even when you hear a lot of these people, like Fetty Waps,
Yeah.
they work one record
For so
forever.
1 to 2 to 3 years. Miguel Sure Thing was
Yep.
work
3
for
years.
like
Yep.
3-4 years.
Same with
Yeah.
Chance with acid rap.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Yep.
like these people, us as the artists, get tired of it.
Yeah.
You know, that's hard for us. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're pausing other things, but still making them, but you can't release none of them because you're
Yeah.
still giving all the focus of this. And on top of that, not making it annoying, always keeping it spicy.
Right.
Right.
Finding new ways. That shit is hard. And that, I would say, excuse me, that part alone, it's required for a team. I think
Yeah.
I think it's almost damn near impossible for one person to. It's not. I won't say it's impossible, but I think it's really rare to find one person that can work on new things, but publicly still push one thing.
Yeah.
And not only being creative enough to make new things, but creative enough to make new things about the same thing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
For 1 to 2 to 3
Yep.
years.
Yep.
Crazy.
Like that
Yep.
is extremely hard.
Yep.
It's crazy.
So my hat's off to Wonder for that.
Forget that, because I mean, like, it's been like a
100%.
solid
Yeah.
2 months right now, and I'm like, nigga.
Yeah,
Pushing the
he
shit
had
out
the
of this
moment.
song.
He had the TikTok moment that said like 33 million or some shit on TikTok or whatever like that.
He's
The
been
video-
rolling with it.
The video of him and his girl.
Yeah.
With the song back behind it, but it's like, how do you do? And he's been going for like what, like
That's
you
what I
said,
said. It's been like 2 months,
3
yeah.
months consistently, and it's like he can go for. If he goes for another year, that might be then
That might be the song.
that might be
Yeah,
the
that
one.
might
You
be
know
the
what I'm
one,
saying?
yeah.
And then in 1 year or a year and a half of him doing this consistently, we don't hear nothing else new from him.
Yep.
All of a sudden, he's everywhere,
Yep.
touring, selling out.
You know what he needs to do?
Diamond
He needs to make a
songs.
dance. He needs to make a dance for that song, and that's gonna be the one.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
that'd
it.
Be crazy. Yeah,
It's gonna be do something so simple. Little kids can do it. All the little TikTok girls can do
Yeah.
it. It's gonna slap.
yeah. So
I've been trying to come up with a dance for Wallet. Not even gonna lie. I've been trying.
But yeah, I can see
That would
that.
slap.
That team wise, I can see where that. Because I mean, I wonder because you can probably if you have a team set to do just that, and they're the ones writing the script for you, and they're the ones creatively coming up with those new concepts. You
Yeah.
can still focus on it, and then you're just rehearsing some
Right.
shit that somebody's bringing to me. Put that out, and then boom, I'm right back to what I was doing. You know what I mean? And then they could be working that, even if it's not every post on my page, I could still be doing that, but every so often.
yeah.
Maybe moving it to the story post and then. But I feel like Instagram feeds are more fragile. TikTok, nigga, I can.
Yeah, you can get off.
Anything could go. on
Yeah,
there, I
you
feel
get
like,
off
you know what I'm
onto there,
saying?
yeah.
I can still post that shit every day,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. On TikTok, you can pretty much do what you.
yeah, but Instagram is so picky and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah.
But apparently, TikTok, Instagram's coming back in
Chronological order.
Are they?
What are you doing?
Sorry. I was seeing how, I posted a TikTok. I was seeing I got like 640 views on it.
Oh, it's going
It
up.
was just of my skin peeling the other day.
Oh shit, that might be your little niche. Your little niche.
Yeah.
Been
That could rock.
trying to do a
That could
little
rock.
something.
And then put your song behind it. Put wallet behind it, and a low in the background.
Nah, I was drunk last night at Scan House and they had the mic on the speaker. Now, hey, this goddamn rapping. It was like, Cherry, that's you? Yeah, nigga. I've been writing some stuff.
I got
Yeah,
bars,
I got
nigga.
bars,
I got
nigga.
bars.
He was like, I ain't never heard you rap like that. Yeah, nigga, I'm trying something new.
Yo, 2022, y'all. Live podcasts are back in full effect, just so y'all know.
Yeah, hella people been asking me when we're doing another show.
Yeah, we're going to do live podcasts again.
We have to do it for the 200th episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where we at right now?
We're 188, so it's
Oh, it's
we
coming.
about 12 weeks. We could probably.
Yeah, I want to do one in January.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do
So then,
I want to do one every other month to be. If I'm being real, I would like to do one a month.
Yeah.
If I'm being all the way real, because the organization is really easy on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not that many moving parts
No, there's not.
at all.
It's,
so
it's just us.
It's just us, and it's
Yeah.
3 mics, 4 mics.
Yep. That's it.
A host. We got Chubbs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the formula with the stand-up comedians was still
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Fine.
We got Champagne. We got Wafiq.
Ooh,
Yep.
my boy Neek, he's been doing some shows. At
Yeah,
the,
we can
he been at the
rotate.
Great
Yeah.
Gatsby and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
It's so easy. It's easy. You know what I mean? The biggest concern is having enough chairs for people to sit in
Right.
to watch us. That was
And just-
literally
and I guess also just having a different concept to go into each live one with.
exactly yeah
Or something, you know.
But
Start
if
playing
we-
games or
yeah,
do
and
something.
if it's
you know what I'm
still
saying?
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, like engaging the crowd.
Yeah.
So maybe once a month, once every other month. I don't think that's unrealistic at all. That's an easy night for us.
Yeah. We could do like a raffle. Like
Yeah.
a shirt or something.
Yeah, that's an easy ass night. We're knocking out the podcast for that week. We're dropping the episode on YouTube. Like
Good to go.
it's pretty simple, you know what I mean? So yeah, next year I really want to get into that. I'm gonna hit up the Wicked Witch. I think they made it through the pandemic. I know they were struggling a little bit
Yeah.
during the pandemic, just like
What are they
every
doing
other-
with the merge?
I don't know.
I think
I
that
don't
space
know.
is just
Down, huh?
empty.
It closed down, didn't it?
I know it closed down, but she's
Yeah.
saying like, what are they
I
gonna
would
do
love
next?
that space. That's a nice
That'd be
little
fire.
space. That's
That'd
a
be
nice
fire.
little space.
Might need to look into it.
But they don't have an elevated area though.
Yeah.
Was
No,
it
they
elevated?
don't.
Was
Nah,
that
nah,
stage
nah,
area
nah,
kind of
it's-
elevated?
The stage area,
It was
yeah.
like one step though.
Yeah.
Just
It was
a
one
step.
step.
But it's
step.
just pretty much like
But
an
honestly,
open
everybody will
space.
be sitting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll be
And they have a bar.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's cool because the crowd can surround you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
And they can
that's
stand
why-
on the walls and stuff
Yeah,
like that. They got
that's why
benches.
but it's gone though. So
Yeah.
we don't even know if it's gonna be a venue again.
I wonder what they're
Yeah.
doing with that.
Facts.
It could be it could end up being a restaurant.
That's
instead
Yeah.
of a venue.
That's
so
true.
They did build on that strip where it's at. It's a lot of new restaurants there,
yes, there are.
and
yeah.
it's a tattoo shop over there.
There's an art
too.
gallery over there too.
Yeah,
you seen that
it
one?
is. I
It's like,
have.
and it's always black art in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yep.
see that.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
got like lime green walls.
Yep.
Yep.
I've seen it.
I see it every time I pass by.
It's a lot of new stuff downtown.
And every time I drive by, I always see a piece of art that I'm like, damn, they got some artwork of Chance the Rapper. Oh, they got some Nipsey artwork. Oh, they got
Oh, word.
they got some Rick Ross. Like, it's always some just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I have got to go in this place. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, they always have some shit that is easily recognizable from the street, you know?
yeah, I need to take a day where I just go downtown because there's a lot of new shit downtown.
Yeah. I think Richie might have been there before. I got to ask him because he's downtown. He's fully tapped into downtown now that he lives in Sky House.
Yeah.
So he's like fully tapped into and downtown has way more things than we realize.
Yeah,
Like,
they
Yeah.
do.
there's always something going on. There's
Always.
a road, there's a park, they're doing something there's always something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nala, move, nigga. Move. Stop messing with the damn tripod. But yeah, we out of here, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out to everybody in the treehouse. Y'all know we be trying to get right.
Gang shit.
And y'all already know we getting right out here in these streets. There's actually something I'm gonna tell Cherry about it off the air. For all the members of the treehouse, this is our time to come alive. We've had an opportunity to reach out to us, and we're about to get some respect on our name out here in these streets. We've always had the respect. No, don't get it fucked up. But we about to be out here. So we're gonna wait for it to actually come out before we fucking put everybody on to it.
Okay,
But-
wait a second.
but yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything the 30 Podcast, Menace Material Entertainment. You bitch you. Peace. We got asked to be in the Raleigh magazine.
What's up, Treehouse Gang? Do you want to see more podcast clips? I know you do. Click that box right there. You want to see it? Let's go right there. And make sure you subscribe. Don't just watch and not subscribe. Click this box right here to subscribe, okay?
What's up, Treehouse Gang?